Okay. Oh, ooh, hey, there's the tabletop. All right, so I did manage to.
Audio.
I did
Reminding
manage.
audio.
Yeah, you can have it.
Sorry.
Michaela, you can take inspiration.
Thank you.
I actually managed
Wow.
to update the overlay, and now people can actually see our table because the last two tabletop simulator sessions, I couldn't actually get the table recorded, but now I can, which is really cool. So they're seeing that now, and it's awesome. Yay! You can see what we see. Wonderful. But welcome back, friends, to the I almost said to the Tomb of Annihilation. Oh my goodness!
I was gonna say where? Yeah.
Welcome back to Dragon of Icespire Peak, our Wednesday game as we advance through the Sword Coast and this multi-adventure adventure pre-gen. The last time we saw our heroes, our party had managed to track down and slay Garor, the Manticore. You saved Adabar Gwyn, the alchemist who was kidnapped by Garor in your very first failed quest of this adventure. And upon doing so, you were able to track her back to Phandalin, her coming to consciousness, explaining more of the situation that was going on between her sort of servitude to Garor, the Manticore, and hoping that he would not destroy the town of Phandalin, but with you slaying him and getting him out of the way, you have freed her from this contract. The party then decided to, at her request, take her to her home at the old windmill before taking her to Phandalin proper, as she seems to have some form of possibly romantic history with Harbin Wester that she really doesn't want to get into, and feels as though she's going to have difficulty leaving the town after her return. But she wants to see that the party gets rewarded for saving her. So, as per your quest, you had to bring her back to Phandalin, but you were kind enough to let her stay at her home and gather her things, and you rested for the night. In the morning, you took off for Phandalin proper, but upon arriving, you found that it had just been in the midst of a dragon attack. Cryovane had apparently dropped down and froze many of the buildings of Phandalin, encasing them in ice and destroying others. The town itself seemingly in... something just happened. Somebody deleted a box and revealed
I did not mean to. I clicked two buttons. I was trying to click something on the left side, and instead I clicked zone, and it just got rid of it.
Undo, Thomas, Control Z.
Thomas, stop acting out.
I didn't even know how to do that. If we remember the disaster that is the other game, the House on the Hill, I clearly don't know how to get rid of invisible zones.
We're gonna have to pause for a moment. Unfortunately, I gotta go back, and it's gonna take actually a lot. People are probably gonna get kicked because if I control undo multiple times, it's gonna make people load a lot. So if you get kicked, I apologize.
It's okay.
We'll step back here.
We will just blame Thomas quietly.
Oh, not quietly, Thomas.
Quietly. Blame him loudly.
I didn't even realize there was a zone there. I wasn't even trying to. I swear innocence here.
You got dick.
I was just trying to change the thing I selected. I was looking at the line tool. I was trying to reselect it, and then I got it.
Don't show me exactly what happened, because you're gonna ruin it again.
I want to request that nobody touch anything right now, because if you do, it sets. It's like we're in a Photoshop. I mean, or it's like you're in a Word file. Everything you do will add to it. All right.
Put your hands off.
Let me
My
just
hands are off.
wait.
Hands where I can see 'em.
This one loads. Yeah.
There you go.
I would go further ahead in history. It would be a rough rider. Okay. I think
And
I have
before
my
Tom
box back.
activates a voice command or something.
I know, right?
Okie dokie.
Execute order 66.
Okay, and then let me get music back here. Okay.
To be done, my lord.
I will have to find out, because I was hoping I had this set up so that all players were, just so you guys wouldn't run into stuff like this. So I apologize, Tom. I was hoping that it was set up so that
I made it
nobody.
I was hoping to set it up so that we would be on child mode and being unable to fuck shit up. But Thomas,
Dude.
yet again, found a way.
I broke the lock open, found
See,
the fork.
we did
pulled the-
fine last week.
Let me see.
Got the fork, ripped the thing, the childproofing off the
Yeah.
socket, and jammed it right in there.
You just jammed the fork right in the
I can
outlet. Good job.
uncheck zones. Okay, I unchecked zones. There we go.
Good. All right.
Okay.
I missed my zone.
The only thing you guys can do is nudge, which I don't know what nudging is. I think that's just moving your objects. You should be able to interact with digital objects. You can change your color. You can change your team, line, and notes. Okay, children, we are.
Hey, don't call me kid. That's our buddy down there, dude.
I'm
just-
He's not supposed
I'm
to.
just sassing y'all. It's fine.
Yeah, Chris, I can't believe you got rid of that zone.
Oh my
Jeez.
god. Henrietta Lax agrees that you're a pig.
All right, it is set back perfectly. All right, cool. No touchy. No, you're fine. So as the party returned, they found that Cryovane had just attacked, encasing many of the buildings in ice and destroying even more. You descended down into the town to deliver onto the mouth of the mayor, Dern Haddleback, the Manticore head, and receive your reward. Upon seeing the slain creature, kind of wanted nothing to do with the whole corpse situation, but it definitely saw the Manticore head as proof and paid you substantially. Those of you who were able to attend were able to split 100 gold pieces between each other, and I believe we said that Piper, who was unavailable last session, Piper and Sneeze are in sort of the common field area where like picnics and other things are held in town, and they are showing off the Manticore head. The other
Being kicked out of the scenario.
Oh wait,
no.
what'd you say?
Kicked out of my right to the loot, especially by a green.
Hey man,
You're gonna have to talk to them when you get back.
hey man, you weren't there. We did the work, bro.
So
I won all 5 arm wrestling contests that I did when Yilma's owner was not there. To me, stand when I won all of them. Okay, I am the arm wrestling champion.
the other party members had to return, went to Stonehill Inn to speak with Shanjan of the death of Minerva, since yet another companion, Tom, you'll be happy to hear this, perished with the party in the fight with the Manticore. Minerva.
To be fair,
died.
we didn't do it.
Not this time.
I mean, they shot the Manticore, and the Manticore fell down on top of Minerva, and she was crushed. In any case,
How many have died so far?
2. You've killed 2 of the companions.
How many more?
Both that we had taken.
The companions lists are up here next to the dice. They are listed all the way across
No,
to show you who the companions are.
We got a lot of work to do, team.
You can also hover over them to see what level they are.
You see the 2 that are currently tapped or in defense mode.
Yeah.
Those are our now dead targets.
Oh yeah, I remember one of them really well.
Shanjan was gifted a large portion of the reward. 33 out of the 100 gold pieces was given to him for Nerva's death, and he took it
Don't
reluctantly and went to the went to his room. I think proclaiming to the party that he was going to leave, wasn't really expecting Nerva to perish, seemed really kind of disheartened by the news of his friend passing. It sounds like he maybe owed her something, and there's some history there we don't know about and we didn't quite dig into, but Shanjan will be leaving within the next few days for Neverwinter. The party then took to just grabbing some food in the inn and calming down after their long sort of journey before meeting back up with Sneeze and Piper, or whatever you guys plan to do for the rest of the evening. I'll also note that many of the miners from the Miners Phandalin Exchange have gone about trying to chip away the ice, as there are people still trapped inside their homes and businesses. We'll see on this map all the blue marks are the areas that are completely frozen. Some of them half, like the town master's hall is only half frozen, but the part with the door is frozen over, so the mayor is kind of inaccessible, and the dark tokens here are completely destroyed homes. Upon sort of resting in Stonehill Inn, the very last scene of our last episode, come bursting through the doors were a few individuals carrying somebody who was heavily injured, and we recognized Pollen's little sister.
Michaela, breathe.
Pollen's little sister,
Older.
Nib.
Actually older.
Or or let me see, what was it? What's her full name?
She
Yep,
was-
it's Nib.
Yep.
Yep, her Pollen's little sister Nib was being escorted through the door, pulled by, sort of carried by multiple people as she looked battered, bruised, arrows, black eyes, teeth missing. She looked beaten and hurt. Very, very weary from the travel on the road. A lot of dirt. Her sister just looks completely haggard.
So looks like pollen on a regular basis.
Pollen on a regular basis. She's.
No.
If you recall the last time you guys saw Nib, she left town on a quest with Talon, her companion. Talon seemingly has not returned with her. As she's being pulled into the room, people are asking to give her space, and they're requesting the assistance of the town healer. Let me find her really quick because the names are all jabbled. Sister Garel of Timora. And I think that is where we can pick up. But since we haven't seen them in a while, and I think it's kind of fun to start the scene here, let's pick up with our players who haven't been here in a while, Sneeze and Piper. So you are out on the town hill. We see that you've gathered a few people who have left the stoops of their porches. For a while, they've been ordered to stay on in their homes on the stoops, not to leave because they don't know if Cryovane's coming back. They only just got rid of him with the power of the cannon, which has a full crew manning it right now, headed by Dern Haddleback, Mouth of the Mare. But I would say at least a dozen individuals have gathered around to look upon the head of the manticore that once threatened their town, and there is definitely a look of admiration and of awe at what has been done, and you guys can ham it up however you want here. So we can see Sneeze and Piper between a huge manticore head, Garor's severed skull.
I would like to think that at one point we're doing a reenactment. I am
Oh no.
half inside, like my arm is shoved into the manticore head, and I'm using it like a puppet.
Oh God!
So I wasn't there. Is it cool if Sneeze just wasn't there at all?
I think that's
And
fine. Like,
I'm just gonna make shit up and say I did it.
did you want to like be in town and like you came like the minute the party came back,
If
you
that
like
works.
crawled back onto the back?
I was like, I gotta take care of this, guys. And I came back.
Yeah, I love it. No, that totally makes sense. Like Sneeze was hanging out in town. So Sneeze, you were actually here during the Cryovane attack. I'm imagining you tried to get his attention or ran away or like I don't know what.
Some would say I planned the cryo.
I'm your biggest fan.
Trying to summon the dragon. Who knows?
Most would not say that though.
No, I don't think so. Though it totally, yeah. I think it would totally fit the character. I don't know if he has the power to but it's, you know what? People say what they're gonna say.
No. He thinks he did. He wants everybody.
Oh,
He
okay.
doesn't want everybody. He wants the right people to think he did.
Okay, perfect. All right. So we see as Piper shows his arms in this thing and tries to make the head mouth and try to like speak in character like a puppet. Give me a performance check with disadvantage, and remember you grab dice from the bags up here.
Hold on.
Is there anything I can do to help and/or just make the roll for Piper?
You can like you can get rid of the disadvantage if like what are you doing to help?
He's gonna
I just do
give her
like,
bardic
really
inspiration.
performance. Like we're like, and there we were, face to face with the Manticore, and she's like making it talk in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a
If I-
dog manticore.
Because I have
okay.
+5 to this, so I'd rather roll it.
12. I didn't need the lack of disadvantage because they're identical
Alright.
rolls. 12.
So 12. All right, I like it. So yeah, you do so. I think you like move it around. A lot of blood like squirts out and like gets on your hands and in your face and in your fur.
Oh my God.
And like the way it moves is like it's very like you get the jaw to open a couple of times, but it doesn't open every time. It's like too much weight and muscle clung to the bone to get it to move as fast as you would speak. So it's a lot of just like he says like 3 things and then he opens his mouth once.
Yes.
And I think
a really bad foreign flick.
the sounds that it makes allows people to kind of they stand back, but I think it adds to the performance of the evil that this creature imposed upon the town.
Of course.
The story is also horribly inaccurate.
Oh yeah.
Or-
Well, essentially, I and Sneeze are the ones who took it down.
Yeah, this is from my point of view. So I'm like, all right, so I and Piper did the most, but also Pollen like played the crucial role. I don't know if anybody else did anything.
Yeah.
Because Pollen is also small, so Pollen's probably a good person.
Perfect story. The only thing is because I don't lie and I'm playing the Manticore, I will say actual lines the Manticore said. Occasionally they're out of context between what Sneeze was like, what he was saying, and then I repeat with like a Manticore line, but it's like that didn't make sense.
There's also a continuity issue where the way things are described, it's clearly somewhat impossible.
Oh yeah, and
But
you know, people
the
missing
performance
from
of-
the story completely. So
Yeah, like there's nobody involved in it. Like, but luckily our friend that was there the whole time. And I think a lot of people don't really believe the story, but they enjoy the story. If that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. I think you thoroughly entertain a couple people. Some of them who have just had to deal with the. I think you entertain the whole crowd. Really, they've just had to deal with a terrible dragon attack, which left most of their town either frozen or destroyed. And like seeing this as some form of victory, they're just gonna take it. And I think there's a lot of talk in the town of just like, you know, maybe these heroes can actually do something. Like maybe these people coming to town are actually helping. Like we're actually seeing the effects, and it's just like these are the same people who brought the cannon in. They actually might be the ones that save this town. And like there would definitely be, some positive whispers. Other people are just coming up, I think, to witness this close a manticore, this horrible creature. You probably have some kids who ask for teeth, who roll up and want to get close to it and want to pull on the fur. Some of them get pulled back from their parents. Others are allowed to.
I want to encourage it. I want the kids to try to yank the teeth out themselves.
Yep.
You're so
Yeah.
sharp.
Mm-hmm.
They say he who will, or he or she or they, or whatever pronouns you choose, that can pull out every tooth of the manticore will one day be king, queen, or whatever you want to go by.
The couple of
Except
never
if
wondered.
that's standard, I'm gonna pull all the teeth out. Like I can't be beaten by a fucking child. But
the couple
Oh
of
my
kids who
God.
don't have parents participate, or parents near them don't participate. I think.
with them at one point, but I'm clearly gonna be better than them.
Some teeth were already missing, I believe, from the travel over here, Piper, because I think you said you were going to remove a few. No
If
kid
you
is
can find
able to get
all of
one.
them, the throne is yours.
They should, because kids are stupid and they shouldn't be able to get teeth out.
Not a single child can get one of these teeth out. They're about this big, and they're like in there. And like one of the kids gets one to like wiggle and move, but they're not.
What if I
coming.
get the kids Arctic inspiration?
Do you want to spend one of your bardic inspirations to help one of the
I'll
kids?
spend all three if I can help 3 kids get them out.
All right.
What?
All right. You can burn all 3 of your bardic inspiration, and 3 of the kids will be able to pop the teeth out. When they do, they just big smiles on their face. They're excited, like, ah, and it's like really pointy, and they start like stabbing it in the ground, and then they start like dueling with each other with them.
Yes,
This is
there
gonna
can
be
only
the
be
end
one.
of our show. We're essentially wrapping up, and after the kids get it out, I'm gonna take it as a personal affront to my pride. So I'm gonna essentially like break the jaw to show
Okay.
that I'm stronger than the children, no matter what.
Yeah, you break the jaw, and those kids who are still hanging around, and people as well as the crowd is still about the same. I don't think anybody leaves. Everybody wants to see this head up close and get a really good look at a monstrous beast. Yeah, you break the jaw. The sound of the muscle tearing and the bone snapping is enough for a lot of people to, other people go, oh, like this. Yeah, it's definitely an added to the show. You guys are definitely making these people's morning for sure. As it was not going great, this is entertainment at its highest quality for people of the frontier.
Highest quality.
Glad I
Yes.
can
Oh,
bring this
God.
to them. My voice is my instrument, and I need it to share with the masses.
All right. As we kind of our camera pans out on this lovely scene of Piper and Sneeze getting to know the people of Phandalin and making a name for themselves as well, more so than the rest of their party, as rumors will spread of the Slayers Sneeze and Piper.
We go by Sneezer. Is our
Our couple
Sneezer.
name.
Sneezer, the amazing adventuring duo, and their sidekick Pollen.
Yes.
We sift back into Stonehill Inn, where things are a little loud at the moment. People are kind of like, oh, what's going on? Like somebody hurt from the the first thought is the impending dragon attack. Like somebody's been pulled from a home or some kind of situation. But obviously, the sight that you guys get, you see the arrows, you see the broken teeth, you see the black eye, the dirt, just sort of covered legs from wandering the wilderness for who knows how many days. Her boots completely ripped apart. One foot doesn't even have a boot on it. They pull her over onto a table, and immediately Sister Gorel says, "Oh dear. There's a lot broken here. I'm gonna need my supplies. Someone." And immediately she's got an assistant at her side, and she's
What
tending
happened to my
to.
sister? You just see Colin frantically down there trying to get up to the table, but she cannot reach it.
Yeah. You immediately try to get up, and I think Nib through shattered teeth and that sort of just completely bruised and swollen eye. You just hear just like my sister. It's just like to pull like she can't like see.
If Pollen can't get up to the table, Yelva would probably like lift. Yeah.
As you go to lift anybody to the table, Sister Gorel immediately, please, she needs space. Everybody back up.
But I'm a healer. She's my sister. What the heck happened? And who should I kill right now?
Says, we don't have any information. You need to calm down. What is your name again? Wait, no, I sold you pastries the other day.
It's Pollen again. Your pastry's so
Pollen?
good, but
This is your sister?
yeah.
Do you
Yes,
know
it is
what
my
happened?
I don't know. She looks not as good as I left her.
If you are a healer, then you know full well that your sister needs some space to breathe. She's alive, but barely.
Can I do something? I technically do magic. I have magic weasel that can heal.
If you have any healing, then use it. Yes, any kind of magical blessing I think would help your sister.
Okay, then you see Pollen frantically be like, okay, and I would love to use one of my spells to help somehow. I don't know, Spirit of the Dying, she's not dying, so hopefully I don't have to use that one. Or, no, okay, then I can use, I shall use, which I do have is my healing.
What do you have left? I think you spent all your spells.
We slept
Oh wait,
overnight.
you slept. You're right.
We slept before we came back.
So
yeah.
you should clear your spell list, so that you know that you have those.
I'm gonna use a level 2 spell to cure wounds. Yes, that's a spell that I have. Yes. And you see my little weasel pop out of my hands. It's pink and sparkly. It's beautiful. And it's gonna nestle onto my sister's chest and just start like the purring and healing process.
Okay.
It's pretty cute.
Okay, I like it. So go ahead and roll the dice that are attributed to that.
Yep, I'm trying to quickly while I'm doing this read my words. Okay, healing word. Healing word 5. Thank you guys for your patience. Paula knows what she's doing. Mikela doesn't. So 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. So that would be, which is my modifier is, where is it? I always forget on this sheet.
You're a cleric. It should be your wisdom bonus.
Thank you so much. You mighty god. Okay, 2. So 1d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Word.
Yes. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Okay. 4.
4.
Yeah, you seal some of the wounds on your sister's person. What do you like? She's got like her legs are messed up, her arms are, everything's messed up. What do you think you heal over? She's got the big puffed up eye. She's got missing teeth. She looks bruised. She's got multiple arrows, at least 4 in her back and chest.
Okay. Let's see. I think that with this, at least the outer biggest gashes would be a little bit healed up. She still has the bruises, but they're not as look freshly. I'm trying to also see what my Lesser Restoration can do right now.
Your Lesser Restoration cannot offer any kind of healing points.
Okay.
The only thing it can do is get rid of like curses and other things,
Okay.
and diseases of the kind, exhaustion,
You know what?
stuff like that.
I remember I also have Healing Touch, which is what? Healing Touch. Thank you, Ed, for your patience.
Okay.
And okay, there it is. And I would like to use...
Using more abilities?
Yes, she's my sister. I'll use one more healing word because I know
Okay.
that one quicker.
Alright, you're spending 2 spell slots then. 2 of your first level spell slots. Give me another healing
Yes.
word.
And D4 plus 2. That was a bad roll.
Okay, 3 plus, so 5. All right. Yeah, more of the wounds seal over. The swelling in her eye begins to dissipate. You can actually see it on the other side. Some of the damage begins to regrow. Yeah, she's seeming to take breaths a lot easier. They're not as heavy. The arrows that are pulled out, the wounds seal from that. And she's just she's able to breathe and sort of take a calm sigh. And I think immediately Sister Gorel says, "Thank Timora, you're here. Such magic is powerful. If there are any other clerics in town, someone will have me know." And yeah, she just sort of puts her medicine pack down, seeing that it's not going to be as much use here as your divine inspired magics. She'll bandage up some of the. I think she'll bandage up some of the wounds that she can to still feel useful in the moment. But yeah, you're definitely outshining Sister Gorel here. Yeah, your sister seems to sort of calm, her breathing beginning to steady. One of the grunts who brought her in says, "She wouldn't stop talking about repeating Butterskull Ranch over and over again before she passed out."
That's where her boyfriend is. We need to go get him, or if he hurt her, he's gonna die. And I look at Yirma. We need to get there. I don't know why, but he might be there.
Do you even know where it is?
I have no idea.
Butterskull Ranch is east of Cornerberry.
Do you know why they might have went there? They went on a mission. I just don't know what kind of mission they went. Or do you have... I don't know. Nip? No, you relax. You relax. You, who brought her in. Sorry, hi. Did she have anything else? Does she have, like, what she went there? Anything?
Who are you talking to right now?
I'm the guy who brought her in. Sorry.
Yeah, that's like three guys.
You're three.
Two guys in they just said it's just we found her on the edge of town. We were in the middle of sowing the field, so we finally got out after the dragon attack. Got to get back to work, and we saw her out there before we could even start. She was crawling, barely able to stand.
Somebody should crawl alone.
She just kept saying Butterskull Ranch. We don't really know what happened. She passed out after that.
Okay, we need to calm down. Everybody calm down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as like you were saying that she's on a mission and you wanted to know more, you'd have to speak to Harbin Wester or his mouth Dern Haddleback. Those are the people who post and receive quests.
Yeah, Colin frantically will look at the sister like, "Watch over her! I'm gonna find the one who gave her this mission."
Are you talking to Sister Gorel?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Yep, Sister Gorel will. She says, "Of course, I'll keep track of her. Don't worry, she's not going anywhere."
I love you. You're gonna do fine.
And she just like turns. Just Butterskull Ranch.
My God.
Put me down, Yirma. Let's go.
Oh my God. Oh. Okay.
All right. Where are you going?
I'm gonna find who's like, if it's the cannon guy, I'll find him. If it's our dear Webster, but he's in the ice, so probably not him yet. But
Dern Haddleback is over by the cannon. Yeah, he's got the man crew there. There's about 6 people messing with the cannon, trying to fix it up. since it kind of got worn down in the dragon fight, and they're trying to make sure it works again before it possibly returns. Yeah, you can go there, and I would say it's in this moment that Sneeze and Piper, you've kind of had this crowd come. Some of them are hanging around, but most of the excitement has dispersed. You can easily hear. I love how you just have thrown pollen on top of this guy, like
She's determined.
She's determined. She's running out. I think all of you can hear Pollen yelling from the Shrine of Luck over by where the cannon is. Sneeze and Piper can definitely see the size of Yilva behind her, and the rest of your party has seemed to have poured out of Stonehill Inn, and Pollen looks especially upset as she sort of grabs the pant legs of Dern Haddleback and starts pulling on me. He goes, "Oh, what the heck? Whoa, calm down. Let's talk a little slower."
Okay, I'm so sorry. Ooh, okay, Dern. My sister just got back on her knees, crawling in the fields, injured, and I wanted to know what missions she went. She's missing a friend, her companion, Tulin.
Who's your sister? Oh, no, who? Wait, I mean, you're part of the party that came in, I think you brought the cannon and you killed the Manticore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we did.
Dern Haddleback, I don't know if we've been properly introduced.
Hey, Dern Haddleback, I'm Pollen Addlespur.
Pollen Addlespur. Oh, sister to Nib Addlespur. Wait, Nib's back.
She's back.
So Talon with her, and did they succeed?
No, well, I don't know. Well, she's injured, almost dead, and she's on the table right now.
Damn it.
And Tulin's missing. Do you know what happened and why he would not be back with her?
Let's see, it just says, "Oh, calm down now. Just take it one pace at a time. They went to Butterskull Ranch to make a delivery. Supposed to be mundane. They must have been attacked on the road. God damn it! If it just one thing after another. Where is she?"
She's in the tavern.
I'll go to talk to her. We have to see what the hell happened.
But she stopped talking sense. She just.
She'll talk sense once I get in there. Just give me a moment. Sneeze and Piper, do you take this moment to reunite with the party, or are you guys just staying at a distance right now?
I'm not getting involved with that.
Yeah.
All right, duo parties it is.
I'll be nearby. I'm not gonna like jump in and be like, "Hey, everybody."
I was wondering if you were.
I'll just be like, I'll be there. I'll be
It didn't
close by.
stop you before.
I'm all for being a bystander right now. Like, I'll be part of the crowd watching her cry, but I have no interest in talking to a crying woman. They're hysterical and irritating.
Okay, yeah, you guys stay on the fringe. I get that.
Yeah, I'll be like with some of the. I'll be like, yeah, this happens every now and then. Sorry.
Yeah, the hysterics definitely draw the attention of the crowd, as well. Dern Haddleback wants to speak with Nib, so he's going back to the Stonehill Inn. Are you following?
Yes, I am.
Pollen. Okay, Yilva, do you want to continue keeping track of Pollen? Or are you
Just gonna make sure Pollen's fine. Just gonna tag along here.
All right.
At any moment, everybody, we need to keep an eye on Colin.
As you guys slip back into the,
It only takes a sneeze.
Oh my gosh. As you guys slip back into the Stonehill Inn, Sneeze and Piper, was there anything you guys were doing? Do we want to just advance this with stuff with Pollen, or is there anything you guys wanted to get through? Or do or be?
Other than showing off how cool I am, that was my only goal here.
Okay.
So I think that is usually the number one prerogative wherever we are. is to make
Looking
sure
cool.
we're cool.
Nice.
Okay.
What time of day is it, DM?
Morning. You have left. You woke up, left the home of Adabara Gwyn, on Umbridge Hill, and you traveled to Phandalin, which took no more than a few hours, and you arrived in Phandalin and have only been here the better part of an hour. So we're still in the morning. The sun has not reached its peak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Something also to note from last session, you guys entered in from the southeast part of town and were able to get a really good look at the manor on the peak of the hill. You got good details of a beautiful sort of illustrious built manor that was sort of tacked on new parts, and it seemed like very, very high class. Not a building you'd expect to see in a town this far on the fringes of the wild. Something more you'd expect to see in a city. Just a gorgeous, very dwarven-inspired home.
Sneeze is gonna steal shit.
That's the other character.
Sneeze is
He's right down in there.
Instead, I'm
Yeah.
helping children pull teeth out of manticores.
Sneeze is actually a pretty great guy. I was gonna
Yes,
say.
you're really nice.
I
though.
think we expect too much from Tom. I think Sneeze
Whoa.
is pretty great.
We expect too much from Tom. You don't sit there and
Sorry,
take that, Tom?
I played a campaign as a lawful good paladin
You
His,
did.
la-
and
his
didn't
last.
even kill anybody.
I'm
That
talking-
is a little weird.
I mean,
I
I'm
have to say.
talking about Yams leaving quite the impression. So let's just.
I don't even
Traumatized.
remember his name. Thank
He's
you.
already
Yams. Oh, I'll always remember
Nemesis.
Yams for you. Don't worry, Yams is mine now, so I get to. Yams is me. So.
No.
Yeah, the best.
So moving back into Stonehill Inn, Dern Haddleback takes a very gentle approach with Nib, trying to bring her back to consciousness. He asks Sister Garel to put a wet towel on her head and try their best to get some food and water in her body so that she can hopefully come back to consciousness as soon as possible. And Dern just sits there and says, "It'd be good if the mayor wasn't locked into his damn town master's hole. He's gonna want to know what the hell happened at Butterskull. Your sister's gonna need some time to recuperate, and when she does, I'll be here to interrogate her, find out exactly what happened with her and where the hell Talon is, and what he's got to do with all this, and damn, they were just supposed to see Big Alan come back.
Who is Big Alan?
Big Al Calazorn? Well, he's the one who runs Butterskull Ranch, makes the Butterskulls. Tasty little things, they are. Has a really good operation going up there past Conaberry. Supposed to be safe, staying to the road. Damn. He takes out the arrows and immediately it looks at them and he's like, Orkin Mike. They must have been attacked. And he says, I'm gonna need more details.
Hey, would you probably would just like smack your legs, like, yep, that's what happened for me. This is Arcs always. He never talk.
Okay.
just shoot.
Please stop hurting me.
You just get a little hand. Just like it's like a little tail. It's like right against your leg. It's
It's like trying to smack a brick house, like.
tink, tink, tink. Yeah. So your sister will need some time to recover. I'll roll
Okay.
that. I'll roll that over here. It'll be at least an hour. What are you doing
Yeah.
in the meantime?
Colin's calming herself down.
That's a good idea.
Looks desperately at you.
Yeah, it's okay. I can relax now.
Mika's honestly also panicking.
I'm
Feel free.
supposed to be the ragey one. Why don't we get something to eat?
Okay.
Yeah, describe to me what you all are doing in the next couple hours before Nib's sister awakens. As far as like inspiration of things to do in town, Barthen's Provisions is still available if anybody needs to buy and sell goods. Townmaster's Hall is still being chipped apart, but the quest, the actual nailed quests, the quest board is not frozen. Basically, it's almost perfect, as if the ice went right around it, and the quest board is still available, and there are still quests nailed to it.
Seems to be some kind of ward on this wood for some reason.
The Fandolin's Minor Exchange is available to anybody looking to purchase and get a hold of any kind of new tools, and of course, Stonehill Inn is available for food, sleep, and drink. The Shrine of Luck is available for any kind of spiritual needs if you feel as though you need them, and there is a road, many roads for you to travel in many directions if adventure is what you're looking for. So up to you guys what you want to do until Nib awakens.
Okay. I mean, Yilva would start with Pollen, make sure that is settled, at least for the moment. Make sure she gets some food and drink. And
I think an hour plus is going to be probably enough time that Pollen, you can see that your sister is in a better place for sure.
Yeah, she has teary eyes, but she's not shouting at everybody who comes near her about what just happened.
Is there...
Also worth noting, all the people up here who aren't tapped horizontally are alive.
Okay.
Except for Tulin, the boy.
No,
He's not here.
Talon is not there, no.
Talon.
The Miners Exchange, would they sell like weaponry?
The Lion Shield Coaster is the actual place where most weapons are sold. The
it happens to be frozen.
It is frozen, is being chipped out as we speak. It will hopefully be, according to Dern, it will hopefully be done by nightfall, since it just got frozen today, and the entire Miner Exchange and all of their employ have gone about freeing the town of their icy tomb. The Yfanland Miner Exchange sells a vast array of tools for use, climbers kits, all kinds of
Gotcha.
any kind of tool is there.
Utility stuff.
Utilities, and Barthen's Provisions provides everything in the Adventurer's Gear section under 25 gold pieces.
Okay. Probably the provisions. You said anything was in the Adventurer's Gear.
Yep. If you need access to anything there, and you can sell anything at half price. As you enter in Yilva, you see the old man Barthen. He has a
door.
Yeah, he has
His door's so small.
He has a long twisted beard. He says, "Oh, it's made for humans. That's why. You're one of those Goliath types, aren't you?"
Yes. I'm sorry.
Sorry, my home is not built for your size, kin. Unfortunate, but they're so rare your kind as I've never thought to build anything larger.
It's okay, we're usually not this far south.
What can me and my boys get you?
I need to look at the adventuring gear.
We got horses, but if you're looking for horses, I don't know that I have too many that are going to be able to house a lady so big as you. You might crush them.
Put two together and tie him up. It will work just fine.
We're looking for something.
What you looking for?
We're looking for gear.
Oh, I got plenty of gear! And he just goes out and starts pointing at shelves. Yeah, you can get what you need and sell what you need. Barthen will buy anything at half price.
You got like basic shields. I don't want any armor, obviously. I need...
He has two. You wouldn't be able to get any here, unfortunately. It doesn't have any armors or weapons are not available here. Just adventurer's gear. He has two strapping young boys who are in his employ, but are also his sons, and they are working the stables that are next to Barthen's Provisions, and they seem to be in the middle of fixing up their wagon with Barthen's name kind of across the side.
Okay.
And you can exchange goods however you would like. We don't have to go into crazy detail with it if you don't want to.
Yeah, we don't need to role play the whole thing. I need to grab... I would like a grappling hook.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, totally.
For two gold. Let me grab your two gold.
Perfect. Yeah. Feel free to. Oh. Yeah. Let me get my. Feel free to put any money that you are paying to the DM, just like over in front of my gray box. Or you can just toss it into my gray box. But like from this angle would be great.
Okay. Good. I'm gonna grab a grappling hook, and That was the only thing that really stood out to me.
All right.
Climbers gets a little rich for my taste right now.
Okay.
As much as I want one of those.
Yeah. You guys have real gold that you can spend. Tom, this is a new thing. You have 20
Do
gold
you
next to
want
you.
me to borrow you money?
I
Colin
seize
would,
it.
You can drag it. It's pretty fun.
Colin would gladly give you money. Yilva,
Oh,
okay?
Are you with
she
Yilva,
wouldn't-
Colin?
Did you go
when she's-
with to the? Yeah.
Alright.
I think I would be with my straight breakfast, but if you're like, oh, I'm going to buy stuff, and she could like, take some of mine and get what you
I
want.
just imagined you eating a plate of breakfast with your sister on the same table, and you're eating.
Yeah.
You're looking at
Oh my god!
I'm sitting next to her, looking at her, and just eating and slightly
Yeah.
crying.
Oh my
and
She's
God.
got a lot of sweat coming down. She's tossing and turning a little bit, trying to break
Oh
the
my god.
unconscious fever.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
the only other thing I'll get, it looks like I'm gonna grab is manacles.
Okay.
Ooh.
Perfect. You can
So
actually just
total of
toss
4 gold here.
Just toss
Yep.
your gold in the trash bag. Fine with
No,
that.
sorry.
Throw my gold away.
Well, that's effectively where it's going. Into my pockets. Sneeze and Piper.
Piper.
I will keep bugging you guys until you do something. I will keep coming back around to you.
Like,
now we're around.
like near them, not like doing our own shit. But
Yeah.
I'll approach Pollen if Pollen is distraught and
I'll
he
walk
having a
behind
sad, you know.
like a creepy guardy guard.
Yeah, you guys want to be in the Stonehill Inn?
Sure.
Okay.
So I walk. I can't remember if we talked about it. So I want Sneeze's arms to be about as long as his hands kind of drag on the floor.
Okay.
I
like that.
Oh.
Long limbs. Well, long arms. His legs are very short. He's like
Yeah.
2 feet.
I like that.
So they kind of drag behind him as he walks. And he's like, "Hey, Pollen. Hey, hey, Pollen. How's it?
It's been a while, huh? What's wrong with your voice?
Well, are you doing all right there, Pollen? Pollen?
What are you doing? I'm good. Thank you for asking. It's just this is my sister.
I reach one lanky ass arm up, and with one finger, I just boop your nose, and I cast heroism, so you're immune to being frightened.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah, totally. Spend the spell slot. Paula, and you immediately start to feel a sense of calm come over you, as if and you can pretty much handle anything that comes your way.
It's only gonna last for a minute, but I say, I'm sure you're sorry. I'm sure your sister will be just fine. All right.
Either way, she looks like a delicious snack.
Backup plan.
Piper
No.
salivating just a little. God, she looks so yummy.
I'll hand you my breakfast. Do you want this?
Oh, absolutely I do.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
ham and eggs.
What I think we could cook up that manticore head. Get you something out of that.
They wanted it to put it on this wall over here in the tavern. Like, where is the head actually? You were supposed to like bring it back.
Oh, shoot. And then I run back to go grab it.
Yeah. So there's kids swinging on the teeth, and like there was one kid on top, like holding the ears, like I'm a dragon rider.
I don't really pay attention when I grab it. I don't even shoot them away. I just pick it up and on it. Kids coming with me.
They all fall away, rolling down the hill unharmed, since the soft grass of Phandalin seems to
Aw.
I think as you're
One
dragging
ankle.
the corpse in, Piper, Yilva would walk up and be like, What are you doing with that?
They wanted it on a wall.
The whole thing?
I thought it was weird too. I'd rather cook it up and eat it, but
I'm pretty sure they only want the head.
oh,
Look.
I can cook up and eat the rest.
She Yola kind of looks back, and there's like this trail of blood just through town. It's just this long, like single track, just kind of.
There's one old lady with a broom who just seems to be like trying to cover it.
I feel like just the angle of what you have, and where you're looking at is downhill. You can see the track goes for a long way, and in areas it loops on itself.
Yeah, it's been around. It's been around. There's a lot of blood on this hill.
Can we put that back, please?
Back.
The
I'm
rest
not
of
gonna
it.
travel all the way back to where we killed it.
I will do it then.
I
And
want to eat it.
just kind of take Piper and separate, and move the corpse back to the hill, away from.
Okay. The kids immediately express joy at the return of their play place, and they
No, this is not for playing. Please
make a persuasion check.
don't. Oh, great! Charisma's amazing for me.
I
I
cannot
love it
wait
so
to
much.
see you fail at children.
Straight up gamble. D20. Here we go.
Ooh.
Here we go. What is it? 19.
Oh,
Your imposing
Yes.
figure intimidates the children, and they all back away, not wanting to incur the wrath of the largest person they've ever met.
Oh, bless you.
Now leave this here, okay? Thank you.
Uh-huh. There's like 3 of them.
And eat your vegetables. And turn around and walk back toward the tavern.
One of them looks over. Is that a giant? Did we just see a giant? And that's what you hear when you leave.
So I'm gonna carry the things I just bought and go meet up with the other two.
Okay. You guys are all in the Stonehill Inn then. Corpse
I'm
of
staying
the...
behind to make a fire and eat as much of the manticore I can before I get yelled at by you.
Okay, yeah, you start trying to cook,
Oh my god!
cook the
Barbecue.
manticore up here. Okay.
Start cutting up pieces.
You just on the table, you're just filleting this thing.
Do you have all like the stuff you need to be able to do that? Do you have a
Cooking utensils.
tinderbox or cooking utensils?
I
anything?
doubt it. He's just going at it with a
I
knife.
I have a fork,
cooking
I know that.
utensils.
I have a fork.
I have cooking.
You could go get Sneeze.
I am the cook.
You're just
I
going at it
also
with a
have
fork.
a firebolt, which I'm super happy to grab a few sticks, cast firebolt on it.
Okay, you can do that. It's a bit more of a, I would say that it tenderizes the meat in probably not the best way. Like, it's very brutal. It's very like...
I'm
For real, man,
surprised.
I have a small knife, so I will cut up the meat with my tiny knife, making more of a mess than anything.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Stab
just surprised Piper's not just taking mouthfuls, just like.
Oh, yeah, raw? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
mean, with how well I'm cooking this meat, it might as well be raw, but
Yeah,
that's the
it's
process of cooking.
just gonna have a lot of burnt seared pieces. So that's some pretty intense magical heat.
Just like Mama made.
Absolutely, we can see the sort of bonfire being made around the
From the
manticore
window. It's terrifying. I love it.
at the top of the hill.
Oh my god.
The
Yeah.
children have dissipated, and people who are around the hill leave now because of the smell of burning manticore corpse not being exactly great in the beginning, especially seared to a burnt crisp is not going to be the best smell. So not a lot of people stick around here, and you find yourself alone quickly, Piper.
Like my life. No, I get it.
We can advance hours further forward for Nib to awaken, unless there's anything else you guys need to do.
I just wanted to grab those things and then come back.
Paula only has eyes for her sister.
I only have eyes for this manticore.
We
I
know.
only have eyes.
Sneeze. You would definitely, as most of the town would know by now, you can definitely smell burning meat coming from the outside. That's a
I
thing.
wanna-
I bet, yeah, especially Sneeze. I think especially you, Sneeze. I think.
Yeah, I'd be like, Pollen, it'll be all right. It's gonna be just what? All right, I gotta go.
Okay.
That sounds like dungeon, like dungeon crisp.
Go home dungeon cooking.
But it's also like I'm like, Oh no, that's too much. Somebody's cooking me.
Somebody's burning it. Yeah.
Somebody's burning it. I gotta go.
Is that Cajun in my Asian cuisine?
Oh my god.
So Neese's mouth is always slightly ajar,
Okay, yeah.
and he does pant after strenuous activity.
Okay, yeah. You run up, panting your way, running up the hill of Phandalin.
He's got his tongue is like out the side of his mouth a little bit.
You see the scene of Piper just fire bolts into the side of this thing. just chewing on some of the meat, tearing off this huge like just blackened husk. And just...
Firebolt!
I just join right in
Okay.
and start eating.
All right. A great meal is had.
Oh shit! That's
So,
crazy.
sticking to so there are other injured people here that Sister Garel has to take heed and take care of. I think for the most part, Pollen, you are keeping track of your sister.
Yeah, but if she needs assistance, I can help. If there's somebody like dying, I can do something.
Nobody
about
seems to be dying. There seems to be a lot of injuries. Some people, after their homes sort of get cracked out of the ice, get brought in, and they seem to be suffering from first stages of like hypothermia. And she's immediately trying to assess that, get some warm food in their stomach, get some blankets around them, make sure that they're standing near the hearthstone. Since it is cold outside. By itself, it's like autumn, so we're getting down into like the 40s and 30s.
Is this before Nib wakes up?
Before Nib wakes up, yeah.
So I think during that I ate my breakfast, I slightly calmed down, and now as a medical personality that I am, I'm also assisting. Aiding.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm small, but I can warm those feet.
Yep. Yilva, you said you were gonna say something?
Yeah, can help chop away.
Oh, at ice? Yeah, you want to go out there and start chopping away at ice? Yeah.
Probably just walk out and tower over the dwarves and...
Yeah, you can speak to Dern. I don't know, unless you just start over. Like, there's multiple places that are encased in ice. It was this one that just got broken out here, so I'm going to delete that. But there are three other establishments.
She wouldn't really get the whole political layout of the thing, so she would probably just go over and start helping.
Which one?
Without speaking to anyone.
There's a home. There's a home, a Townmaster's Hall, and the Lion Shield Coaster that are all
the biggest one, whichever is the
Lion
biggest.
Shield Coaster has the most of the minor exchange on them. Dwarves and men are hanging from it, at least a dozen, and you can immediately address one of them, who will throw you the nearest pickaxe. Says, "Could always use the help," and you can start chipping away.
Okay. Yeah. Do it. See how much I can get through before. You know.
Yeah. Doing what you can to help out the town. Each swing does probably twice what anyone else is able to do here. So you're definitely a sight for sore eyes. Making your way through to hopefully save the people inside the Lion Shield Coaster from freezing to death. So after that time commences and finishes, I'm a little sad that Kristen walked away right now, because I don't want to reveal information that's just going to be confusing later.
I like her husband.
Kristen thrives in confusing information.
Okay.
Yeah, she does.
All right, then we can just advance.
Tom just speaking for her, you know.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So Nib, you're in the middle of helping a family of halflings, and they getting them sort of warmed up from their frozen home near Barthen's Provision, and just tending to people when you hear the voice of your sister. Nib? Or not Nib, sorry. Pollen?
I slightly, I'm so sorry. You'll feel better in a few seconds. Hold this. Nib!
Where's my... She's like starting to get up, and she's leaning over. Oh, that hurts. Oh.
Okay. Get me up. I mean, I can get myself up. Where's a chair?
Yeah, Yilva's not there right now.
Yeah, I will pull myself up.
No step ladder.
You don't actually have to pull yourself up. This is not
Really?
so the stone hills are halflings. There are halfling sized tables. They're literally half the room is accommodating both larger humanoids and halflings. As Niv, she says, Oh, Pollen. I can't believe you're here. It's just, you came back. I came back.
Yes.
Talon. She looks. Talon's in trouble.
Okay. I mean, okay. I mean, I cannot. Okay.
This is
Talk to me.
Where's Dern? I have to warn Dern.
He went outside just a moment ago just to help out with the ice.
Get Dern.
Okay. I'm gonna get Dern. You just stay. Or, don't move. And they'll just run away to get Dern.
She says, wait, where you go?
What? Okay.
I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, I'm happy that you're okay too. I love you so much, and whoever did this to you will die. Yes.
She says, that's really dark. Yeah, you leave and gather Dern. As you bring him in immediately upon hearing of Nib's recovery, he'll look and just say, Nib, you're awake. What happened? And she says, it was terrible. We found Mr. Calazan. We delivered the butter. We got everything that he was supposed to have, and all the resources that he would need to feed his prize cow. Everything was going fine, and we decided to spend the night. We didn't want to take off to the road. It was dark and dangerous. And in the middle of the night, we awoke to hear sounds of battle, metal clanging against steel, people screaming, and when we woke up, we saw the entire barn was on fire. An orc raid. Dozens of them. They came in and they just started killing people. Just freely. I watched people die. It was terrible. Talon and I did the best we could. We fought them and they captured us. Pulled us into the basement. Big Al Calazan, he's still alive too. They pulled us down and they started just interrogating us and beating us and hurting us. And I managed to get away, but Talon couldn't free himself, and Al either. He was too hurt, legs broken. It was terrible. They didn't manage to torture me nearly as much, but I was able to scramble away. A couple of them tried to run me down, but I was small, and I snuck away into the fields, and they couldn't find me, and I traveled for the last 2 days to get here to tell you. Big Al's farm it's been burned. The orcs have attacked. They're closer ever now than they ever have been before. And he's just like, Dern's just, this is terrible, terrible news. Oh, we didn't think the orcs would get this close. Not attacking civilizations just out in the open. Oh, this is terrible. I'm gonna have to talk to the town master the minute he gets out of the ice. We're gonna have to make a quest about this and pay a high sum of gold. Someone's gonna have to go there and deal with those orcs. Someone's gonna have to... He looks and he says, perhaps I can save myself the ink. Is this something you will do?
I won't do it. I don't know if my team will join me, but this is what I'm doing for my sister. She crawled out of there. Her boyfriend's companion's over there. And everybody
She puts a hand. She says, you have to save Talon. If you're going, I'll be happier knowing that his fate rests in your hands.
Oh, God. Thank you for... Probably something like panics. I'm like, oh God, I need to save somebody. Shit. I mean,
Dern immediately scraps out a piece of paper and ink, and he writes it. And he says, "Here it is. My signature is as good as the mayor's. 100 gold pieces if you can bring back Calazan and Talon alive.
Thank you.
Any orcs that you kill in the meantime, you're doing a service to the town.
Mm-hmm. Done.
But don't get yourselves killed. We don't need any more bodies or hostages on our hands."
I'll try not to.
And he hands you this piece of paper. Let me grab it really quick.
Sorry, guys.
Nope.
Don't touch it, Thomas.
There you go.
What?
Thank you.
I don't even have it. I'm
I'm
outside of that window right now.
Okay, how do I take it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Mine. Thank you.
Nibami, she says, you have to give me a few days to recover. You gotta let me come with you.
Oh, no. You want to come with us? But you just crawled out of there, and the time is an essence, or is the essence? I'm never sure.
That's my man who's in trouble.
Okay.
You will give me at least a night to recover, and we will go in the morning and save him. Please.
Okay.
It's up to you. You can try to convince her not to. She definitely looks pretty fucked up. Maybe a short rest, she'll be doing better, but...
Nib, I will hold her hands. I love you. I am so proud of you, of what you did. But if you're still not feeling 100%, it might just stop our chances of saving him.
What do you mean 100%? I'm fine. I can go right now.
Remember when he fell from that tree, he fell in the pile of thorns, and then also rolled down the hill into the pile of bushes?
I'm an Icespire. Taking arrows is a part of the name.
We do that. We do that a lot.
She just gets up and she's like, I can go. I've got at least 10 hit points.
Oh my god.
Well, sister, I have more than you right now, and...
I am ready to travel. Maybe just a short rest.
You're gonna stay here as your older sister.
Make
I
a
will not command you
persuasion
on-
check.
Oh.
I'll give you advantage because it's your sister.
I thought you guys loved taking NPCs along. What's going on?
Not this one, Tom.
I thought you guys loved NPCs.
Okay, I just take one
Let's
and
take
then...
We've had problems in the past.
So want to
Our
take
track record isn't very good for having some third party get involved, you know?
All right.
It's all the vendor stuff, SOPs.
9. What's your persuasion
you know.
bonus?
It is.
It'll be under your
Vendor
charisma
SOPs,
score.
SLAs. We hate all those SLAs, you know?
Not accepting contractors right now.
I don't think I have anything.
You don't have any bonus? What's your wisdom? What's your charisma score? Or what's your
My
charisma score?
charisma is 11.
Okay, so yeah, it's just a 9. She looks and she says, no, you know you're not going to convince me. It's just like the time I fell out of the tree, or you fell out of the tree. One of the 17 times we've fallen out of trees. She says, I am coming with you, and I'm going to save my man.
I cannot argue with you.
I'm going to need like an hour. It's just
Okay.
like pots.
Okay, wait, should we be long resting before we go into a pack of orcs?
She's short. Well, it's up to you guys.
Well, we did long rest. It's just some of us use spells at this moment of time.
That's
I
fair.
got
I mean,
all of my resources. I don't know what you're talking.
all right. I'm just thinking of Nib here.
You guys have
Just
just
really
re-
didn't convince
send
her.
all of my.
you guys have
bargain
just recently made a you guys have just recently long rested on your way into town. So the only thing you guys should be missing is everything you've spent in this session, which is 3 bardic inspirations. I believe there's been quite a few spell slots.
I was just more thinking of the companion we're gonna be bringing along that's not currently at full capacity, so maybe we can find some stuff to do around town
She's
first.
gonna get a hit die. We'll see how she does.
A
Do we
single
have
hit
time
die.
to wait? Do we have
Can I-
time?
Can I
Our man
buy?
could die.
That's what I thought. But I'm
She'll
sorry.
go. She'll go without a short rest too.
No. Just
Oh.
short rest.
I mean,
Hey, listen. With a halfling, every rest is a short rest.
Oh my god.
You're out of the team. You're off the team forever.
I won't give her the hit die if y'all are heading out right now, but
No,
right,
no,
I would say
Sounds
I would say a short rest is easily
appreciate
acquired with Sneeze and Piper eating food
Mine.
right now.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
I was gonna say it'll take you guys an hour just to like wrangle Piper and I away from this
Yeah.
corpse.
God, it's so good. Burnt
Oh my god.
manticore flesh.
She bandages herself up a little bit, takes some help from Sister Gorell. Thank you, Sister Gorell. And she'll say, "Okay, I'm as good as ever to go, and I can see through one eye really well, and my shoulder doesn't hurt quite as much as it did before, and the limp is only kind of bad, so we're fine." She's also
Okay.
she's also the only level 3 companion. I'm gonna pull her out.
She is.
here.
Guys, that's my sister. She's great. I love her
So
so much.
do NPCs get death saves?
No, they die immediately upon hitting 0.
Uh-huh. That's the way NPCs work, unfortunately.
No.
That's how I like NPCs working.
Even if I have Spirit of the Undying.
I won't do shit.
Spare the dying only works on people making death saving throws.
The only people who make death saving throws are people of extreme importance that I deem are getting them. But we've already decided with the companions that they wouldn't be getting death saving throws.
What about
That's
Cinder?
right, guys.
Not
That
Cinder.
means Sneeze doesn't get death saves.
What are you talking about? Your player character, shut up.
Colin's sister is deemed as unimportant. I want us all to realize that.
I wouldn't say that she's
Wow.
unimportant. I would just say that
Unimportant!
she's not a player character, so she doesn't have that same.
She's
There-
not
be a
marked
player.
essential in the
Oh.
Skyrim creation kit, okay?
Mechanically, I don't give it to them because I did give I did give Adabara death saving throws in the moment of the last time because of it being kind of a combat scenario and she's just a basic commoner. It's kind of up to the situation how it's going to go, but I also believe that the minute I give something death saving throws, it is immune to dying. It will never
Okay.
die. So the drama is sucked away for things. So I'm with Adabara surviving the last fight. It was more the fact that she got knocked out of the way in a cosmetic part before the fight even happened, and I didn't want her to just be dead.
Thank you.
Can
you- Yeah, can you remind me what Nib does? Is she also magically inclined, or is she a fighter? Because I cannot remember.
you know that your sister is blessed in the Arcana.
Ah, okay, like me. Okay, we're good. Ish.
So we'll just strap her to my shield on my back and we'll call it good.
That's what I was thinking of, like, being like, Yura, can you just carry her?
Oh my god, it's perfect.
Mhm.
I love
Okay.
it.
Now I have to use that shield, so
We just have to put, like, a backpack on you. I put her in the backpack. While I will join into the backpack,
it's
too.
gonna be like a puppy pack.
Baby Bjorn. Put that on.
It's a puppy bag.
Yes, baby Bjorn!
Oh my god.
We're
Oh my
ready,
god.
I think. I'm not happy that she's going, but I cannot roll for it. Shiza.
If I die and this NPC lives, can I play Pollen's sister?
Yes! Please!
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I mean, that's up to. I mean, I'm fine with it personally.
I don't
So
think
long as
anybody
you
wants
play
that
it.
to happen.
So long as you play it, right? I'm fine with it.
Alright, well, let's get some orcs. You guys can come wrangle the rest of the team when you're ready.
Okay.
You know, Piper and I pretty much just go along with whatever.
Yes.
We gotta go kill stuff. Sounds good. Alright.
No, I think the correct reaction for you is sounds tasty. You guys eat everything. You're weird.
Orcs, though? I don't know if an orc would taste good. Very, very
Oh.
muscly.
I'm welcome.
If they're
to
green, do they count as vegetables?
Oh god. Well,
Never the theorist.
I would go with Nib, hold her hand, and go find Yirva to tell her, like, so, we're going on this rescue mission? Are you okay? Because without you, we're pretty much squished.
Rescue mission.
Yep.
Wasn't Nib just laying on the table,
She was. She's moving.
very hurt?
She is really hurting, but she doesn't listen to anything I say.
We're
But
gonna go and save my boyfriend, okay?
that's her.
That's what's happening.
Seems your family is very prone to needing to be rescued.
Listen, a lot of orcs attacked Butterskull Ranch. There are at least 2 innocents being kept hostage there. One of them is my boyfriend, and I really need some help getting him back.
I'm killing him.
Don't you
Dear-
dare do this to me, Tom.
Dern also promised you guys like 100 gold pieces, so please.
No. The gold doesn't matter, I understand.
She
No.
does understand.
Thank you for helping me and my sister. I just won't start crying.
Oh no. I don't
She's
know
like-
what to do here.
And then Nib just like it's just a crying hug. She's like, the orcs wouldn't even be around. if
You
it
guys
wasn't
like
for
come up to her
Brian."
knees. You guys like come up to Yilva's knees, so you're just like,
Yeah,
Definitely.
they're both on your knees, and you have 2 crying halflings on your knees,
okay.
and you can walk out with them. two halflings and either leg.
We should go find
Okay.
Piper and Sneeze. Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, Josh.
We'll head back to.
Yeah. The manticore
I'll try
head,
and save 2 halflings, but I can't make any promises here.
The manticore head is half flesh, half bone, as a lot of it's being torn off and being munched on by our characters who have anime quality sharp teeth right now, like sharper than normal. So they're just like they're eating it up.
What?
Delicious.
There's a big fire underneath it.
It smells disgusting.
It does smell disgusting.
You smelled. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Howdy there, everybody.
What's with
Yella,
that?
I ain't seen you in some time.
What is
How's
with
it
the little
been?
snack?
It's been okay. Where did you go?
I had some family matters to take care of.
You have family.
I wish I did.
Oh man, I'm getting sad now.
It's going to be a lot to unpack right here. We have.
Nah, they got killed by adventurers not too long ago. I'm over it. That was a long time ago. That happened like a year ago. All right, that's like a seventh of my life. All right.
I see.
But anyway, who's our
I'm
new
sorry.
friend? I can't tell which one, where the pollen starts and which one's the not the pollen and where the pollen. I don't.
My name is Nib Addlespur. It's very nice to meet all of you. Nib,
Like
yes.
a little niblet, like a real snack. I love it.
Oh, like a riblet.
She turns over to you, Pollen, and just says, "Your friends are neat."
Yeah, they are.
And there
Just
will be
don't
no
be like-
eating.
Just drenched in blood. And she's
Yeah,
like,
um,
very neat, very neat.
Hey, Nib, don't ever be alone with them in a room, okay?
Oh, just you worry too much. They seem great.
As long as you're not a manticore, we kill and eat those on sight.
Did you
Nice.
guys kill the manticore?
Yes, we did.
Whew.
I mean, they did. I didn't do shit. I wasn't there.
A couple dozen orcs shouldn't be a problem then.
Hopefully not us.
I've never eaten before.
After you were just over there saying how much
Well, he's
work
not
you
gonna
did.
say it when you're right there. Like,
Oh my god, it's just beautiful because we know none of this at all.
Yep. You're doomed.
well, listen, Nib, I would recommend. You see, Piper and I have this arrangement. I usually ride on Piper's shoulder.
Right here,
I would
I
would recommend. Yeah, and as I like climb up like a lizard with a wall, like I'm just gonna climb up on a shoulder. I recommend you do the same with either your sister or Yilba.
I have been walking for miles for days. I'd love a shoulder.
Yirba, would you be so kind and carry my sister? I'll walk
Can-
this time.
Can do that.
Thank you. Love you.
Are you sure? You don't want to fit into a backpack or something. You have tiny legs, and walking with you is tedious and slow.
I think I would need to breathe.
No, not you.
Oh.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry. I meant the one I've always traveled with, but you two look so alike. All
I
the
am.
look alike.
Okay, so this is the difference between us.
Here.
I have a mole on the back of my neck that's like we both have a mole that's the back of our necks. Mine is 3/4 to the right, just like a couple of inches, and hers drifts slightly over to the left, like maybe like 2 millimeters, and you can always tell us different because of that.
That's so interesting.
Also, she's blonde and I'm ginger, so just look for mine hair.
This is also true.
Yeah.
Anyway, where are we going? We got a barbecue to attend. What are we
We're
doing?
going to save my sister's boyfriend, as also the guy that they were doing the mission for.
All right, so he's in danger.
I've already had to say it a
Did
couple
a
of times.
mission
but-
for your boyfriend?
So we went to Butterskull Ranch to deliver some supplies to Big Al Calazorn,
All
who
right, I
runs
don't
the
need the
Butterskull
background.
Ranch.
I
Your
wanted the background.
boyfriend's name is Big Al.
No,
Which is ironic
No.
because you're not big.
Your friend seems like she needs the the background.
Yeah. Actually, but that's okay. You can
Who do
never
we
tell.
kill? Who do we not kill?
Orcs
Yeah.
attack the orcs. We're killing orcs.
All right.
We should
Perfect.
walk while
Can
we
do.
explain this.
Oh
okay?
man, disconnected from the server.
No.
Shoot.
Oh no. Well, nothing changed, so.
I
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah,
let's
I'm
see.
still
Oh, you guys are still in there?
Yes.
We see the table, but I see like, yep, nope, there it goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Josh is gone.
Josh,
Oh,
wow, there we all go.
I'm dead. Yes.
Oh, the
Let's-
global chat is blowing up too. It's not just us.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the global chat's like, God, please, no, what? And there's profanity.
I'm
Oh.
loading back in.
Yay.
It's got the
And
menu.
Thank you for listening to our craziness.
Anyway, yeah, we'll be like, all right, so how far away is this?
Yolvo would get down on one knee and let Nib climb up.
Okay. I'm looking at a frozen screen right now. 1 second.
Yeah, Berserk Games presents.
So, Paul, we're all climbing up on the big people.
Yeah.
I'm sure one of these big people would love to accommodate you. We can move quicker if we are.
Okay, well,
Big.
well, of course he was bigger. I don't know. I trust. Okay, whoever was willing to carry me, I'll go with them.
You can. I have 2 shoulders.
I know you do. Thank you.
I don't respond, but I go behind you and I stare attentively at the back of your neck and I go, Niblet, you may ride my shoulder, but I'm looking at you when I say it.
Just, I've got halfling pauldrons right now.
You know, Pollen shivers and she's like, you know what?
Does my AC increase?
Theirs decreases, I can tell you that.
Oh my god.
Hey, I do have a high thingy. I'm good. Okay,
There's a we're Goliath and 2 halflings in a trench coat.
I will look at Piper and quickly step away. Like, thank you, Piper. I appreciate you, but you're covered in blood right now.
Oh, it is so good. I will take a large finger. I will swipe my chest where blood globules and maybe like a blood clot clings to my finger, and then I'll pop that in my mouth, lick it off, and go.
Yeah, if you're covered in
Did we give you
debris of
prestidigitation? I forget if we gave you prestidigitation or not.
Oh, let me see.
I've got True Strike, if that
Because I think it's beautiful if we did and you never use it.
No, I don't have friends. I have friends, which I've never needed to because no one comes close enough to me.
No, I'll clean it. It's alright. I'll like pick things out like I'm a fucking bird on top of a larger mammal, right? Where you just
Oh
like,
my God.
I'll eat that.
Oh God.
You can hop back in now, Tom. It's up.
Oh, it's up. Cool.
Okay, I love it. And you guys are just taking off on the road towards Butterskull Ranch.
Here we
Mhm.
are.
How far travel do we have?
Did you acquire directions to Butterskull Ranch?
Yes, from Nib, as well as
Yeah,
George.
you actually have Nib to guide you. I forgot. Yeah, so Nib will be able. I'm gonna put Nib's token over here. Remove your token
Just
from the
tell
table
him.
when you get in.
Just follow Nib's body where she was dragging the whole time. Sorry.
I'll take Nib and put her over by me. Alrighty. Boop. Who wants to run Nib Addlespur?
There you go.
Nib.
Dude.
I
Nib.
will run. I don't. You mean run? When you say run?
Use her
In combat.
in combat.
Oh, I'm controlling my sister right now. Yes.
Okay. You are going to get a few more notes. So here is her character sheet. She has some upgrades. She is level 3, so the upgrades on this list here that go to level 3 are her upgrades.
Okay.
These
Did
are
I see
her,
something?
These what are you saying?
Oh, sorry. I saw like you're putting. Oh, you're making a note for me. That's what's happening. Okay.
Oh, I'm not making notes for you. I'm giving you the sheets. I'm giving you the ability to control. Like basically, this is going to be her actual character sheet right here. These are her boons. You want to follow level 3. So she has 18 HP. She also has Burning Hand, or sorry, not Burning Hands. The other side.
What
here.
if I don't see the notes?
You don't see the notes? You see nothing on here?
I see nothing. That's why
I
I'm
see
asking.
nothing either.
Oh,
It's
that's because I put this in a different way. So let me just do something
Sorry, Ed.
really quick. No, it's fine.
I'm like, you're explaining it. I'm like, should I be saying something? I'm like, am I?
Yeah,
I'm like, I
you're
don't
right.
know.
So it's been downloaded locally. Let's see here, miscellaneous books.
I can
music,
imagine it.
maps.
She definitely has Square did Undyne. Yeah, she has all the healing stuff, and she's also has Mage Shield one. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Healer. Here we go. I have to make it to the cloud.
I see somebody writing help for some reason on next to me.
Do you see it now?
No.
Okay. I will just control her.
Thank you. Sorry. Try to help.
All good.
Oh,
Just
no,
don't do-
disconnect again.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Really?
Disconnected again?
I just.
I'm still here.
I'm good.
I am here.
And Ed's doing what Michaela do in this situation.
I will control her. That's fine. Just thought maybe I could do that. I guess I decided to download those files locally because I thought I was going to be controlling, but I immediately realized how much I don't want to have an extra thing. But I do.
All I wanna do is see you control my sister.
Don't worry, I'll get her killed.
Oh no!
She will be destroyed.
Someone's trying to kill Michaela's beloved characters.
All the characters that die the minute they're in my hands. Your sister takes you down the Tribor Trail. Our party of adventurers makes their way across the road for a fairly long portion of time. Let's see here. So it's 60 miles long. Can expect to take at least 2 short rests during this journey. It is going to be quite the trek to Butterskull Ranch. On the way, you will pass through a town known as Conaberry that that is at the crossroads here on the map over here. It is an abandoned town that's sort of it was destroyed a long time ago in an orc raid, kind of ironic to the situation you're going into. And it has been destroyed and is effectively just abandoned. A lot of framework of houses is all that's sort of left. And that is kind of the first goal, spot that Nib is going to try to guide the party towards. Just following the road seems
a landmark,
the best. As a landmark place, and you will probably reach that part of the Tribor Trail by the first night and be able to hopefully rest there by then. But you should expect, Nib would tell you this, to expect at least two long rests.
Too long or too short?
2 long rests. This is a
Wow,
60-day trek. You can move average of 18 miles a day, so just sort of take that into consideration. We don't have to do the math.
Nice.
Oh, she's so good.
Yeah, we don't have to do the math. It's just 2 days.
Yeah, she's fine. She'll be able to sleep on the way. We're fine.
Yeah.
We're good.
Any details you guys want to add to the travel of the first day before you rest in Conaberry?
I know a song about Conaberry. Conaberry sit on the old gum tree. I don't know any more of the lyrics.
I think I have something too, but yeah. Probably before our first long rest, around the campfire or whatever camp we've got set up.
So you want to be in Conaberry for this?
Yeah, wherever we're doing. So
okay, so
up until then.
something to note before you even make a campfire, before you get to that point. As you arrive in the abandoned town of Conaberry, it is eerily silent, as expected, except for the whistling wind as it blows through the settlement's burned and crumbled down structures. As you make your way around the ruins to find the best spot you can to rest for the night, you spot a bit of an odd scene. Unsaddled and all gathered around and grazing around an old well, you see 3 riding horses.
Oh.
Horses.
Yep. They have
They look delicious.
I don't think we can eat them all tonight, Piper.
They don't seem wild. They look to have some reins on them. They don't look to have. None of them have a saddle, but they have iron hooves.
Somebody had the same
They have horse
idea.
hooves.
Somebody's staying here too.
I want to sniff the air to see if I can smell the trap from here.
Go ahead and make a perception check to sniff the air.
All right, how do I make a roll? How do I go? Give me a D20 game. There we go. Oh,
Let's do it.
that's a 1.
You sniff the air. All you smell is
Plus 2, 3.
+3. Oh yeah, so it's a 4. That's true.
Still that one. Still a critical failure.
We're gonna put that back in the bag. We're gonna put that one. Somebody else can pull out that one.
You get a brisk smell of the wind. You get a brisk smell of the wind. It is Conaberry burned down a long time ago, so I mean maybe a very, very light smell of burning on the wind, but other than that, nothing.
Piper, you smell
Nothing of
awful.
note.
All right.
Yeah, you smell your companions for sure. The sweat of the
Thank you.
road.
I will cast friends on the closest horse, and I will try to approach it, being like, "Come here, little tender meal."
What does
Come
friends?
here.
What does friends do?
Friends, I get advantage on all charisma checks directed on one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards
Yeah,
you.
make a persuasion check to a horse. Yeah, I like that.
Oh my god.
I
Spend
still
the.
can't get into the thing, so I might need someone to roll for me and check out my thingy.
I'll look at her stats if you do the roll. If somebody else does the roll.
Okay, roll a d20.
And then clearly state what it is.
Persuasion is +0. Everybody follow it.
She gets advantage. because
Oh,
of
she
her
does.
friends.
Okay, she already rolled an 18, so
Yeah.
we'll roll again.
Come on, crit!
Nope, it's an 18. What are you saying exactly to
I
yeah?
tell
What are
it,
you?
come here, you delicious beast.
Yeah.
I definitely want to be your friend and maybe your.
Does- Does the creature have to make some kind of save, having friends cast on it?
No, a minute after it. There's no save. Because you cast friends technically on yourself, but you choose a creature when you cast it.
Two of the horses, upon hearing your presence and as you approach, are spooked and kind of run off. The other one, yeah, you succeed. It starts to make its way towards you, quite gently, Piper, and approaches you as if it was approaching like its rider, and it sort of presents its flank to you. Something that you can note. Something you can note, there are some words branded on the side of this unsaddled horse. The letters B dot A dot K.
And I
B A K.
back.
Who is Bach?
They might be initials.
Can I roll for history?
Sure.
Because my family knows many people, and we are smart. Yes. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, it's just a straight D20 for me. All right. Let's see if I can do better this time.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Don't say those words. It makes it worse. Okay.
See, I told you.
18.
Thank you.
I don't think it has so much to do with your family being around, but you have recently been introduced to a name that follows these initials: Big Al Calazan.
Oh, wait a
The
minute.
orc leader himself.
The orc what himself? I couldn't hear it.
Leader.
Leader. Oh.
It was an inside job.
Okay, guys. It might be that they're survivors, or orcs took the horses and somehow got here.
Nib's just like, oh, jeez. Big Al's horses. I wonder how many animals got free. Escaped like I did.
Oh, well, this one looks like a tasty one.
We're not eating the horse.
Why can't I eat is it your horse?
No, but like
That's my point exactly.
we already had a whole meal.
Listen, I don't have a horse in this race. I'll have a horse in this race, but I don't know how we can argue with that logic.
We can ride the horse.
I already got my mount right here, and I pat Piper on the head.
Or we can just leave the horse be.
But then why don't you eat Piper?
Piper, after about
Piper's
60
useful.
seconds, the horse runs away. Immediately startled that it's here, it's gonna move away from the party. Like, the magic kind of wears off and it freaks out.
I'm going to stand with my hand on the horse's flank right now
Okay.
because I'm still in conversation with the concept of eating this horse. If our conversation lasts too long, then that will happen.
Okay, yeah, so you're leaning into the horse, you have one hand, as it immediately...
I'm like casually leaning
Yep.
on it with like my
Yep.
elbow at one point, just like as if I'm comfortable with
It
it. I'm just like, this horse should be consumed by me in my belly.
It immediately kicks back, the spell failing. You flop into the dirt, and it's going to trample you with its hooves as it runs away.
Oh no!
So we'll see if that happens. What's your armor class? What's her armor?
I opened up roll 20, so I think it's 13. Yeah, 13.
13. Okay.
It's a wizard. Are you sure it's 13?
Okay, 19 plus 5 definitely hits.
17 dexterity, dude.
It definitely tramples on you as it runs
Oh
away.
god.
Oh! Oh! Ah!
And you suffer, and somebody can put this on her HP for me. 10 points of damage.
Oh my god!
as
Yeah.
as
I still have over half my health.
as heavy hooves smash down into his bone and muscle, and it fucking sort of stampedes off probably a good 200 feet before it settles down with the others away from the party.
I reach a hand out and I go, no, dinner! And then I go limp for a second as I gather my strength back up.
Oh my god.
That's the snacker that bites back right there.
You have 14 HP.
That was-
Oh my god. I'm Piper.
Oh,
I can heal you. Hold still.
Nope, Piper's got to learn. Piper's got to learn. Don't.
But
Don't let the little one distract me from a meal ever again.
as long as we're not messing with any more horses, I think we can make rest here and be okay. I doubt they're gonna bother us.
As you say that, I am already crawling towards the horse again.
Stay
Okay.
down, Piper.
Every time you get close to the horses, they run. They move at like 3 times the speed that you
You're
do.
a bugbear. Come on, do you think a horse is gonna stick around?
After enough persistence, they pretty much peace out. Yeah, if you keep
Yeah.
crawling towards
So we
they're very skittish.
Oh my god. Well, before we sit down for a rest, I'd like to set a perimeter.
Uh-huh.
Can I search some of the houses for survivors, or just make sure we're alone?
As far as survivors, Coneyberry was destroyed about 50 years ago. So if
Okay.
anybody was around, it would just be
But-
people camping here. But
I was gonna say, since we saw horses, just to make sure.
just to make sure there's nobody here. So there's no standing homes. It's just foundations. This place, I want you to imagine a place that literally got set on fire about 50 years ago, burned to the ground. Only the foundations are left. It had this, it still had this well at the center. If you want to search for evidence of anybody being around, you totally,
Camping and-
you
yeah,
totally
yeah.
can. Make a survival check.
Oh, survival.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm only saying it because it'll be painfully obvious that nothing is here because nothing's blocking your view. You would just see over this basically empty
Okay.
town with
Okay.
no standing structures, just the frames.
That is +2, a 4.
So 4. All you see are the hoof tracks of the horses. Nothing else shows evidence of any other humanoid or other hoof prints making their way through this area. Seems as Coneyberry is as abandoned as you were told it was.
Excellent. Nothing to see here.
I trust you. If Eva
Mistake.
doesn't say anything, that's
Mistake.
okay with me.
Big mistake.
Yeah, you guys can easily enough set up a watch at night, make a fire. You are undisturbed. You can make it to the next morning easily. If there's any kind of detail you guys want to add here, it's up to you.
Before bed, I have a bag of
you-
bones.
You had something.
I'd like to have she would take out one of the bones from the bag and use her hand axe and start whittling it.
Okay.
Huh?
Carving away the bone.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of spend most of the wind down time before going to bed doing that.
Nib Battlespur will bother you as to what you are making.
Oh, I'm not sure yet. But it's rather sizable.
Well, it looks pretty.
Yes, thank you. I'm not very far with it, but are you feeling better?
Says, me? I'm doing great. As long as we get to town as soon as possible, I will be doing even better.
How much longer do we have?
Another day's travel at least, and at least another rest. It took me a long time to crawl back here. Well, back to Phandalin. I'm surprised I even survived.
Me too.
There were a lot of caves to crawl in. It took me the better part of a week, so...
Oh, so your boyfriend's dead.
Okay, listen, Piper. Anabar was taken, and I said she wasn't, so it's gonna be the same.
He's not dead! How dare you say that?
I'm not right!
Kind of like
You get two sisters like
grab
yelling at you.
the collar of both the halflings, just kind of before they.
Now, I got a question here. If we're trying to kill all the orcs, but now they got somebody we like hostage.
There's a
This
lot
ain't
of
gonna
orcs.
Be as easy as just running in and start slinging. All right, they'll kill the hostage.
Honestly, if
I've
we
done
could...
that before. I've had
He's
hostages.
alive.
Adventurers come in, try and save them. No, first thing you do is you kill that hostage.
My
What if-
concern is saving my beloved and just getting out of there. I don't care how many orcs we kill, if we kill any at all.
Okay, if we sneak
What
in,
if we sneak our way in?
I mean, we could. They seem to be raiders more than anything else. Not a peaceful tribe.
what if we make a fire to draw them out while Team A will be able to go get, hopefully, the survivors, which they're alive, and Team B will be the ones to try to draw them away.
Team B is Timon and Pumbaa from the end of Lion King.
As
Piper and Sneeze.
Does the A team get the theme?
Nib will say, as far as diplomacy goes, I can say that these are not orcs of local tribes. They are the ones, well, at least some of the ones that have been taken off the mountain. They're pissed. They're going to take whatever they want, and they were not very kind to us. There have been other local orc tribes that are people you can deal with, people who will talk to you, but these seem more like just slay first, talk later.
Do we?
Piper likes to talk to orcs.
Question. If they're slave first, talk later, then why is your boyfriend alive?
They wanted hostages. They were hoping to get some money from the nearby town of, well, Phandalin, I imagine. I think they were thinking Conaberry was still a town. I don't know. They seem like they had old information. Fresh off the mountain, really.
We
So
can
how long will
entice
they
them.
leave him alive before they murder the shit out of him?
Oh, they broke the legs of Talon and of Alcalazorn to make sure they wouldn't run, and they were in the middle of trying to figure out how to break my legs. They're so tiny. Some of them were discussing if they should just break me down and eat me, but I mean, I got away.
The
Oh,
good
good,
news.
'cause I don't see you falling in favor of that.
Good
If-
news is if they still have them alive, they're probably feeding them quite well, so they're tastier when they eat them. That's what I would do.
Bad news, if they're trying to keep them alive too long, then they've already suffered from infection.
True.
Orcs are disgusting.
From what I heard, their concern is entirely with getting back to the mountain.
Ah, well then they probably already killed them and left the mountain.
No,
If
they
they're looking for gold,
want
we
gold.
can just give them gold.
I will give them everything that I have just to get him back.
It could work. Of course, they took everything that they wanted from Alcalazorn. I'm sure they've got plenty of money there, but they were definitely talking about trading us back to the town in exchange for weapons and armor and money, whatever they could use to help themselves get back to their previous home.
Oh, fool them. Bones make excellent short term. of the dead men that you have.
I'm sure he's still alive.
I really hope you're not laughing at the expense of my possibly dead boyfriend, because if you
It's
are,
just-
that really upsets me.
I didn't want Piper to feel alone in her laughter. So
you will
I-
learn to ignore them.
Yep.
It's okay.
You're learning like me, Ed. I love it. Sorry. I can speak orc, but the last time I tried to speak to an orc, I fell immediately.
That's right, you took that class.
I did.
Do we know if these are? I mean, are they the same that we ran into like our first
Yeah,
encounter?
yeah. So the orcs that have been taken off the mountain of the Sword Mountains themselves by Cryovane were probably at one point a tribe that didn't mess with anybody. They were probably just your run of the mill people trying to survive, and they've been basically their home has been taken away from what's been understood, and they have decided to descend to the lower plains and take what they have to survive. Their home was taken, their food supply taken, everything, and
Gotcha.
as far as the wilds go, it's either kill or be killed, and they understand that better than most as people of the wild. I would say that especially this might be interesting for you, Yilva. There are orcs. There are entire orc tribes that belong to the Uthgard as well. You know that orcs are. They can be reasoned with. They can be spoken to, but there are some tribes that are more about just they're a little more xenophobic than others. Some are more like it's basically like a lot of orc tribes are where Uthgard used to be. Like Uthgard
So
aren't really.
there are orcs as part of the Uthgard?
Yeah, there are entire orc tribes that are employed and belong to or consider themselves worshippers of Uthgard and the God King and have joined. Yeah, they are parts of the Neverwinter Wood. Orcs of the Wood have definitely joined, but yeah.
Okay, I
You
guess as
worship
long
them.
as long as my tattoos are on display, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, they are.
These are mountain orcs, so they probably won't hold the same thing. But you've dealt with orc politics before, and a lot of it is similar to Uthgard, the strongest survive kind of thing.
Okay, sure.
Well, it'll be easy for us.
Interesting.
Easy. Listen, Nib. I know we're seeming a little callous here. We just need you to be prepared for the worst. If this is going to be a hectic combat scenario, all right, the worst happening, we need you level-headed and good to go. All right.
I will take life if I have to in preservation of people that I care about, so you don't have to worry about that. I will fight at your side, and I will fight valiantly. I just don't want to even...
Fight at Yilva's side. Yilva's big and strong, all right?
I will, if that is what will help best, but I want to stay positive.
Yes.
I am positive there.
Piper, we talked about this.
She just breathes. Your bugbear friend is very interesting.
Yeah, it really, just don't listen. Just, they're joking most of the time.
What? I find that jokes are dishonest, and I prefer to be honest about everything I think and say.
Let me just say, if they say they're tasty, they mean it.
I will say Piper's actually right. Piper is usually saying how Piper feels, which
Yep.
is I both respect and also can be kind of annoying sometimes.
Like,
That was not the first time I've heard that.
I don't want to fight against your opinion or anything. Let's talk about something else.
Okay, let's talk about how we save Adabara. That's a good thing.
Adabara, wait. Adabara has been saved. You're the wrong name.
Yeah.
You mean
Um,
Talon.
Talon.
We're gonna save Talon.
Save
Yes.
Talon?
Yeah.
That's who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
yeah, I was
Not
gonna talk-
Edinburgh.
No, I was
Listen.
gonna say how we saved her so she has a positive.
Oh, you're gonna
trait.
recap. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to be like positive. So we
Diversion.
traveled-
Diversion.
We tracked it, and you know how I'm good at tracking and just like the whole like summary. Imagining that Piper's adding the flair to that too.
Yeah.
A lot of commentary. A lot of conversation.
She will listen with open ears to the tale of your recent adventures, and yeah, she will listen with. And the mood change definitely makes her like the subject change brings a little more light to her eyes. She's happy about that. Doesn't really want to.
And Mr. Sprinkles flew up to the Manticore and started ripping his face off. It was beautiful.
You still have Mr. Sprinkles.
Mr. Sprinkles the best.
Oh, tell about when you took three Manticore talons to the chest. Oh, that was
I
an
actually.
exciting moment.
Yep, it was. It hurt a lot.
You're making the Icespire name proud.
Yep, I have a couple of more scars on my body.
Oh yeah, look at these, and it's just like it's just horribly ripped apart by scars
Our
everywhere.
family is really not happy.
Scars absolutely everywhere.
Oh my god.
So, unless there's any other details we want to have in this campfire at night, you are undisturbed during your rest. Your watches go well. The sun rises in the same place it always does. The horses by morning are gone, and the area that you are around seems pretty clear. And the road ahead of you is also a pretty peaceful one. I will say. On the second day, if you guys are good to continue the journey, right? I'm not pushing you around too fast.
I
Pick up our
think
things
I left the oven on back in Mandalore.
Great.
Oh, we have to backtrack. We have time.
Wonderful. Anyway, as you move forward,
Wait, what?
as I push you forward,
We don't know nothing.
as I put two fingers behind your back and I prod you forward,
As you slap the train car, off we go.
between Conaberry and the ranch, you do spot one thing of interest. In a field a few hundred feet off the Tribor Trail, which is the road that you are along, you see a bit of an odd sight. At the top of the hill, a majestic creature looks down upon you, and as the sun sort of lights right behind it, the morning sun as it peaks, you get a majestic view of a cow on a hill. You hear the sound of a bell, ting, 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 and you hear a moo, and it begins. It is in the middle of grazing. You just see a single lone cow.
Don't trust cows in our
Don't.
campaign.
I killed a character with a single lone cow. All right.
I approached the cow and with
God.
distance, I cast friend.
Oh my god.
As you approach the cow.
I climb up before she gets.
Okay,
in.
yeah, you climb off.
I climb up and I say, Ilva, I hope you're good at digging graves.
All right, wait a minute. Let's get a battle map going. Let's get a battle map going.
Oh no!
Let's just
Not
get a battle map
cow.
going.
The cow's gonna kill Piper.
Let me get the cow down here. All
The
right.
murder bovine.
There are
It
dangerous
lives.
creatures.
This is the road here.
The murder bovine.
I am on the road. I'm here.
Let me
That's how far
actually
away I am.
actually give it a better color here, so it's actually visible, not gray.
Does Piper always approach things with hooves and get
this
trampled?
This is the road. this is the road right here. The cow is over, I would say, here.
Oh Jesus!
As I said before.
Oh yeah, Kristen's not in here.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I
doesn't want-
can't. I don't know why it's not letting me see the browser. I've checked multiple times.
what do you mean the
Jay,
browser?
refresh?
You can't start the game.
It won't let me in, and I've clicked friends only, and I tried to look.
I'm gonna send you an invite directly to it. I don't have you on my friends list because we never figured that out. Never mind.
They're not friends.
You should be able to just join. Everybody else was able to join me, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Alright,
it's just me. It's weird.
I'll just move you over into it. Polly. Have you restarted the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody here on the road. I'm just gonna place here. So you are immediately moving up to the thing, just like as close as you can get to it. Oh wait, I moved Pollen. Pollen, you're over here. Sorry. Where's Piper? Piper, how close? You're just moving towards this cow?
Yes, I cast friends as soon as I'm within.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. You're within distance pretty soon as you cast friends. Do you have any like command or something you want to say with a roll?
As I get closer, I go, you delicious side of steak. It looks so good. And then friends.
Do you have some physical dice to use?
Yes, give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Perfect.
I tell the party, I said, no one interfere. This Popper's doing.
Is this really a good idea?
Cows are known to
No.
be quite dangerous.
Piper's doing it. We know it's not a good idea, guys. We know it's not.
I haven't pulled the babies out since after we first quarantined. So I'm so.
Hey.
Whenever, this is like the first time I'm just with you guys and not with Piper. I'll even lean and I'll be like, listen, I play along with a lot of Piper's bullshit. All right. Just let Piper do this thing.
Insight check. I'm insight checking this motherfucker.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Tom, you decide the DC on that, or if there's a roll.
I'll roll. I got +7 to.
What are you
persuasion
trying to do? You have
and
persuasion?
deception.
Okay.
Who knows? I'm not going to tell you which one it is. That depends on the insight check, but they're the same bonus. 22.
Oh, of course. I can't even beat it with a natural. It's a 1!
Ah.
I mean, yeah. You tell me. I mean,
God.
that sounds like Sneeze is just being honest.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
You don't know.
Yilva is free to make Yilva's own decision.
Okay.
Still skeptical, but okay.
Piper, roll persuasion with advantage.
Let's do this.
Your spell, I believe, is within 30 feet. So let me see, 5, 10, 15.
We're still level 3, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. Then my roll 20 sheet should work.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Advantage wasn't very good. 9.
9.
Mhm.
All right, yeah. You may cast your magic on the delicious slab of meat, and it just sort of seems to stay right there. It doesn't seem to. It just doesn't like it doesn't understand the command, or it just you cast the magic, and its eyes just kind of. Oh, we lost Tom. Oops.
Am I out?
Oh, he's here.
Oh,
for
he
me.
DC'd on my side.
On my side, it says everybody's DC and but me, so I'm still.
Thanks,
technically in.
tabletop sim. Thanks.
But, oh yeah, you guys aren't moving anymore. Yeah, I'm out. There I go.
So that's perfectly fine. If I get DC 2, we'll just play Theater of Mind and not worry about any kind of tabletop.
That's fine.
So as you approach, it just seems to like you get like a out of it as you cast the spell. It doesn't move any further forward. What do you do, Piper?
I calmly walk up to it. I'm not gonna let it escape like.
It doesn't move.
towards
The first thing you'll notice is it does have a brand on its side, BAK.
Oh, it's gonna have worse than a brand after this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up to, if I can reach it,
So as the sort of mood goes off, you got a what? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go up to 15 feet of it.
Up to 15 feet of it. Perfect. Nib is immediately going to sort of step off of Yova and say, "Oh, is that Daisy? Oh, that's Big Al's prize cow. Oh God." What are you doing? What are you doing, Piper?
I'm gonna breathe in heavily and dragon's breath the shit out of this cow.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Perfect.
We're bacon. Wait, that's pigs. Oh well.
Oh my god, just no. We're making bacon out of a cow. Yeah, great.
Roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh yes, perfect.
I haven't had bacon in 4 months.
Everybody can roll initiative right now.
We're all gonna roll. Okay.
You got a 10,
Yes.
Piper? Perfect.
Oh no, I rolled into the dead zone. God damn it, I forgot about that thing.
Yeah, that's me. Don't roll to me.
Okay.
You got a
13,
19.
Oh, I got 19? I rolled a 19?
Yeah, you
Okay,
rolled
then
a
I got a 23.
Okay. 3.
14.
14. Perfect. What did Yelva get?
15.
Okay. I'll roll for Nib, who is, let's see, what's her dex? Okay, we've got a 12 here. We're gonna get this in here. This is great.
Oh my god.
Everything I ever
This
We
is
wanted.
dumb.
need to save that cow, not buy the cow.
And now for the cows initiative. Let's see.
Fred,
Yeah,
please
kill
kill them
20.
cow.
Bring it, cow. Bring it.
Okay, the cow's going last.
Yeah, that's right. Cows suck.
Okay,
You know what a cow did before? I picked a cow because I thought it was weak.
let's organize it.
I'm just gonna show you that cows are weak and your teams suck.
He was carrying my dead body already, okay?
Let me just organize my initiative here so I know who's going and when.
We're halfway dead.
Perfect. Well,
Dead
everybody's
and
gonna be able to get to go
bread.
before Piper and the cow, so that's the one thing. So everybody's gonna be able to do something before this fire gets buried.
Is the cow look like it's gonna fucking...
Cow is
Attack.
completely peaceful right now.
I need
Completely
to
just
stop.
like sitting there doing.
We have
nothing.
to stop, Piper.
Mm,
You can't
So,
just go dragon breathing prize cows.
Sneeze.
Here's my dragon breath prize cow.
You can. It's initiative. When it comes to when it comes to your initiative, you can absolutely do it. So distances are accurate on here to what everything else is. I believe you can use a. Let me see if I can set this to. Let's see, not inch, centimeters, grid. Yeah, I can set it to the grid. So this will be the actual grid space. I don't know if I can set it to snap. Hovered object, longing, ruler mode, free, auto. Is it auto? Okay, never mind. It should be accurate to the space. It's only going to give you the actual number of squares. So I'm gonna reach squares 5 feet. So, yeah. Sneeze, you're the first.
Alright. Man, one of two things are either gonna happen here. Piper's gonna kill this cow. Cow's gonna run away. Or a third thing, the cow's gonna kill Piper. I'm going to ready the spell Shatter.
Okay.
That as soon as whatever Piper does, I'm going to cast Shatter on the cow. So
Okay.
Piper thinks
You're gonna shatter the cow.
cow.
Okay, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're readying the
Wow.
spell. You have range, correct?
It's 60 feet, so it's kind of like right on the edge there.
Perfect, you got it.
So I want Piper as close to the blast as possible.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can hopefully I believe it's a 3x3 shatter, so you'll only be able to get either Piper or the cow. But yeah, that makes sense. Have a blast right there. So that is you are saving you are readying the spell. And it is Nib's turn. She's gonna run up and yell out, "Don't kill that cow! It's Big Al Calazort!" She's just gonna run up 5. Let's see, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just yelling, "Don't kill the cow!" And she's going to save her action. Let's see, what does she got here? Did she do anything to help in this scenario? She's going to give let's see here, because I'm gonna have to actually look up this spell on my phone because I don't have any spells here. I just realized that's an issue. I really need D&D Beyond. What can she do? Okay, yeah. I think she might cast Shield of Faith on this thing or something.
yes.
Let's
Go
see.
ahead.
I was thinking of like the spectral protectors, just to make a wisdom save to like
If
hit
only,
it.
if only she had that, that'd be great.
They're not high enough level yet, but
Alright, I have to get past an ad for Google Play.
Nibs
they're
get
spectral
shattered.
guardians, yeah.
Dude.
SHI Shield of Faith.
This is so stupid.
Okay, so that's only gonna do that. Can she?
What?
You know what? She'll bless him. So she's gonna cast bless on the cow, which I
Blessed
believe
cow.
is in range here. Let me see. Let me look at the range of bless. 30 feet. Actually, it's not. Okay, so she can't do that.
I have blessed. Oh no! I have blessed. I was gonna blast the cow.
It's too far away. 5,
Oh,
10,
shoot.
15, 20, 25,
How can I
30.
blast the cow?
Yeah, so you gotta read the range of your spells. Does she have
I don't
anything,
range.
anything else that she can do? I mean, she'll Shield of Faith if she can. What was the range on Shield of Faith? Or
Oh, they say 30 feet.
or guidance?
No, 120.
Yeah, let me just see if any of her spells have a good range here. I wasn't expecting you guys to fight this cow, but you know.
If you put a cow in a scene, I'm gonna fight a cow.
That's because you did. Oh wait, no, yeah, she can Shield of Faith. She's gonna Shield of Faith the cow. So the cow has 2 more armor class than normal. So you see a shimmering shield just show up, and she says, "Don't kill the cow! It's Big Al Calazards!" And that is going to be her turn. At which point it's going to move down to Yilva's turn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yilva's gonna run forward. Use my action to dash.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Move 60 feet. I just feel like we gotta.
You don't have to. There's a map here.
Can't
but
just
you-
go. Can't just go on a murder hobo spree here.
Why not? I am literally the definition of
20,
murder.
12, 30, 40, 45, 50, 60.
Okay.
You don't come across a free meal on the soil road every
Are
day.
you grabbing any weapons
You
or?
live by Kristen, you do, and the meal sits by
Just
your driveway.
the idea is to run up to Piper and
Grapple?
yeah, like
Restrain,
grapple and put her in a
shove.
like a backlock thing.
Yeah, I get you. So that is your turn. Full action. Next is Pollen.
That's it. That's all I got.
Colin will sadly follow her sister. Be like, there's no stopping this, no matter what's happening. And I have nothing because Bless doesn't reach that far. I can only secret flame the cow just to make it quicker, but I cannot kill him.
You can sacred flame Piper.
Yep, I could, but
Good.
no. Thank you. Sorry. So I will.
Just watch. Or are you gonna?
That's
You
what the
have an
popcorn's
action.
for. That's what the popcorn's for.
Sacred flame the cow, so that way it
No.
becomes even tastier steak dinner.
It's
I would-
radiant. It's not fire.
You know, I'll just follow quietly while she pulls out a snack and just watches what's happening.
Oh, okay. All right. Next is let's see. It's Nib. Oh wait. Nib already went. Why do I have Nib going twice? Oh, I accidentally put it in her 2 times. I put it in her 2 times on accident. Let's see.
This cow is hamburger. There's
Piper.
nothing we can do about it.
Piper, are you using that dragon breath?
Dragon's breath!
All right.
Level 2 spell on a cow.
It's got to make a saving throw. Let's see what we get here. Ah, yes, 9.
Oh yeah, it's not. It dies. It's dead. It says on Dragon's breath dead.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
that's true. I failed save the target. Dead.
Okay. Apparently, that's how that works.
Um, okay, so that's 3d6 damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, no. This
Come
poor
on.
cow.
I get to choose the type, but we all know I'm gonna light this cow on fire, so it'd be
Yeah.
stupid to choose the cow that I'm gonna eat. Come on, cow.
I'm not close enough to add temp HP with my feature either, so it's kind of.
6 damage.
Okay, 6 points of damage. Yeah.
It's gonna turn around and fucking beat your ass.
That triggers my ready to action.
Okay, you're gonna shatter.
And shatter the
Cast
cow!
Shatter.
All right, roll. It needs to make a Constitution save. Yeah.
Oh my god, gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't you launch a cone?
It's a square. So just,
It got a 18.
all right, so it takes half of 13.
So
So it's
6
6 more damage.
6, yeah.
All right, it just goes off.
Very explosive breath.
Yeah. So, and it just, and it literally is alive as the blast goes off. The fire curls, and it's It's fucking. Wait, do cows really only have this much speed? Let me just look this up.
Die, cow, die.
Kill Piper with the cow.
Um,
I'm not going down by a
Look at
fucking
how much
cow.
damage the cow does, man. Tell me that's not
I
ridiculous.
mean, yeah.
Oh, can we get a short rest after I get attacked by a...
I don't know. We didn't think about this before we attacked a cow, did we?
Can I get the hit die from...
It runs away. It goes to run away. It is, let me see, does it run any further? Can it run any further? Yeah, it just runs. It just runs for it.
Run, cow, run.
And then you just hear Nib say, "Run, Daisy!" That's the end of its turn. It is Sneeze's turn.
I don't think we can very well leave any survivors.
Yes, that is the way to think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yeah, it'll be about, because it moves 60, it's pretty far.
17, 18, 19, which is still within short bow range? No.
Might be a disadvantage for short bow range. Yeah,
It'll be a
it's pretty far.
disadvantage. I'll give myself Bardic Inspiration.
Go for it.
I'll be like, Popper, you gotta learn to either finish the job. If you can't let a cow get away, if you're letting a cow get away, how are we gonna fight some orcs over here, alright?
I am so hungry.
So that's disadvantage, though.
Don't roll toward the dead zone.
So that is 8 plus, what is it, 1d6? Or is
Yeah.
it up to a d8 for me now?
Level 3 should still be D6, I think.
Alright. Yep, at 5 it's up.
Inspiring yourself. Nice.
Oh my god.
So that's 14.
That hits.
Alright.
Yes!
I
This
guess
is
I didn't
stupid.
grab another d6, but it's 6 damage.
This is so dumb.
All right, yeah, you plunk a arrow in the back of Daisy. It goes right through the back of her head, and the prized cow of Big Al Calazorn has perished. Into the dirt.
Oh, but it's nice and roasted already.
Impacts
listen.
impacts the earth, and
That cow ain't worth nothing after it got.
Nib just
Right.
cries and looks over at Pollen. You have the worst friends. These people are terrible.
It's only these two. It was the
She
only
looks
good one.
at you and she says, "When we're done with this, you're coming with me. I don't want you with these people anymore."
Oh, also, it's worth noting Shatter is like the loudest. Like, Piper's ears are probably still.
Oh
ringing
yeah,
from the-
yeah.
what's
Everybody's
going on?
ears are ringing. Oh, especially Piper. Yeah.
I know. I've been shattered 2 or 3
God.
times by my friends.
Hey, I didn't get you this time.
Thanks, Kristen.
Nib's
That
gonna
was
run
a
up.
different campaign.
My
okay?
monk went down like 3 times because you shattered the shit out of me.
I
I
won't.
thought you had high enough dodge.
I won't go into detail, but Nib the whole time is going to be yelling about how that is Big Al Calazorn's prize cow. The reason the reason that the Butterskull Ranch gives such good butterskulls, and you have literally ruined Big Al Calazorn. And she'll just she will just come in and just be very, very upset about that, and also the
Big
fact
Al
that
is dead, but we feast tonight.
and she says you don't know that, you're literally just assuming. Are you an idiot? What is happening?
You're not the only one to state that.
Why do you travel with these people? Well, this person, the kobold's okay. Why? She goes up. Why did you kill the cow?
I'm hungry.
Not to you. She's going to Sneeze, who seems more reasonable. She thinks you're insane.
Listen, if we can't fight a cow, we can't fight orcs.
But I yelled. I said it was Big Al Calazorn's cow.
I don't know who that is.
I told you who it was. Well, you didn't want to listen.
I don't listen to things that don't matter. All right.
This does matter. It matters to
We gotta
me.
kill the orc.
Why are you here if it doesn't matter?
Because damn it, we're the best at what we do.
Yeah, she just seems utterly upset. And I think she'll turn to Pollen, getting away from other people. She says, these people are going to end up killing Talon. They're going to kill everybody. We can't do this with them.
Usually, my thing crashed, but usually we do better. It's mostly, I have no excuses for those two. But, and Paula's actually struggling to figure out how to, like, uplift.
If they kill Talon, if they kill everybody there just to kill them, we should do something about it.
That won't happen.
Betray your loyal friends, I hear.
Oh, do you...
Listen, if y'all don't want us coming along, we don't have to come along.
Says, I just don't want to... You just murdered that cow. I screamed out. I said, don't, and you did anyway.
You see how good I murdered that cow? You see how long I shot that bow from?
But
Listen, I ain't Collins out here in some time.
I'd like to think we hunted the cow, considering
it was a cow. And she just says, listen, you're not going to kill Talon, too. You're not just going to kill everybody there just for sport, are you?
We don't kill for sport. We kill for food.
I give an inquisitive look to first Pollen and then Yilva, as in, like, am I allowed to? They kind of...
You just get a cold stone stare.
And so then I do this, I do the inquisitive look, and then I sit upright and I go, no! They will live if they're still alive. I cannot bring them back to life if they are dead.
You're getting the... If you fuck this up, I will stab you in your sleep look right now.
Piper was able to help Adabara. He is stupid in some ways, but also he's really useful.
Okay. Maybe I'm just overreacting, but
No,
we can't let Big Al know that you killed his cow. We just have to say we don't know what happened to Daisy.
Haven't you had stew before?
What?
Haven't you ever had stew before?
Stew?
Yes.
I've had stew. We're not eating the cow. Leave the cow.
Listen. Whoa.
Now that is just wasteful, you monster.
Now she's going crazy. Pollen, is there anything you do? Your sister, she
says the cow doesn't belong to them. It's not theirs. It's Big Al Calzorn's. They're literally taking advantage of him just having his entire farm destroyed by orcs.
Listen, let me cook you some of this cow. You won't regret it. You'll change your whole tune real quick.
We're not. Okay, me and my sister are not gonna be in the cow. Piper, I know you think you did something really great, and I'm proud that you think so. But it's not. Some people are upset. Think about how upset my sister's right now.
If we leave the cow, it can be evidence that it was killed by something else.
Was it your cow?
Or if we eat the cow.
No, but it belongs.
We'll eat the cow, and then Yova can have whatever bones weren't broken in the blast, and we can do the stuff with them.
And now we've just helped a friend. Look at us.
That.
This feels shitty.
Yes.
All right. Well. Are you? Oh, I know. I know what it is, Piper. They're those vegetarian folk.
And Nib's just like, I don't know what to do. She's just like, sure, vegetarian.
Pollen will just.
I look
Nib does the same
Pollen.
thing.
I look at Pollen like pleadingly, and I go, "Please, not vegetarian. Please tell me."
I will be from this day forward, Piper. I will be pescatarian, like I am now in real life.
Please, you're murdering something.
Can't we just hunt something else and kill it if you're hungry? I have trail rations.
I do have a trap.
And this cow is half roasted, and it smells good. And Sneeze hasn't even seasoned it yet.
Okay, Nib, take
If
care of
Big
the cow.
Al
Seasoned.
Okay. Nib, I'm so sorry for my dear companions. Let them eat the cow. They'll get rid of the evidence, and we will not eat the cow. So we are not part of that. And we're gonna catch ourselves a rabbit, and Hopefully
and
no.
eat another creature that had to die. I see your logic. I like it.
And
I
only
do not eat creatures that other people have claimed for themselves. I prefer to eat defenseless creatures with no master. Yep, that's what them halflings are. Nah, I'm just giving you guys shit. Y'all do what you want. We're gonna do what we want. We'll be all good at the end of the day.
if you're going to eat the cow, fine. But we have to promise to not say a word to Big Al Calazan.
Oh well, if he's dead, it won't matter anyway.
He's not going to die.
And
And
he's
listen,
okay.
I want to be clear. I don't know if there's a reward for this job, but I don't need any gold. All right, if there is, go.
Says, is it just the? She says, I'm just kind of wondering why are you helping me then?
Because you're somebody who needs help right now.
Look at,
Well, why'd you
always
kill the
said
cow? I
soft.
asked not to.
Well, Piper needed help with the cow, obviously, so I helped Piper.
I did need help.
We should move on.
If I just want to know before we move on, if I scream in the future to please not kill someone, are you guys actually gonna listen or no?
I start to say no, and then I look at Yilva and Paulin. So I'm like, and how do they look back? Who looks back first?
It's just a look of like, don't fucking do it. I'm looking at them.
And
We
so
all-
I'm like, nah, I won't kill anything you tell me not to kill. And then
We
I
only
just
kill
bite into
stuff.
the cow leg as a
Thank you. I'm sorry that I overreacted and got
I
very
forgive you.
upset.
Don't
We
apologize
forgive you.
to
I
them.
think we all learned a lot about each other, and we'll be closer for it.
I
think
agree.
it's a
Now
great
please remove any
opportunity.
evidence of poor Daisy. I will
Oh,
turn the other
my
way.
pleasure.
I'll turn the other way.
Okay, Nib, let's go catch ourselves something much
and
more
that's where our session will conclude.
I am loudly enjoying this cow. Like,
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh man.
So fun.
This is as good as they
Delicious.
talk about.
I
Yeah, this
wasn't
is
expecting
perfect
it,
cow.
but you've added some fun to the Butterskull Ranch, and when hopefully, if Big Al is still
Oh,
alive,
man.
there'll be
There's gonna
some
be more
fun
cows.
conversation of like, he's like, did you
Oh
find
my
my
God.
cow? Oh man, I can't wait! I can't wait for Butterskull Ranch, you guys. You guys
remember,
are
I can't lie, so-
you did not disappoint me at all.
Piper can't lie. We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
How do we kill Piper by accident?
Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy awesome. So this will
Oh my
be
God.
this will be crazy coming back, seeing how that'll be. Thank you guys for joining me and going on the cow murdering spree and the
It's what I do best.
fucking hype. It was just a cow, which is great.
Yeah.
Oh, so easy.
Which can do like 3d6 plus like 3 damage if they decide to go.
I was hoping it was gonna turn around and just like
Alright.
mess
The thing
you
is,
up.
the stats on the cow are that of a bull, so like there's no
Yes,
gore.
yes.
There's no gore for a
That's
Daisy
what
cow.
that's what we ran into last
Yeah.
time, and I said it was
this
like,
is
fuck it.
not a bull. It's this is female. So
Oh my God.
the most it get is maybe the charge, but it's also very much illustrated as a docile creature, so it just ran away and got shot. Oh,
Murdering docile creatures.
Created
murdering
Kristen. We
creatures.
created Piper, guys. I will never forget.
I
our
love that
friendship.
Nib is here too, because she is literally like lawful good, like I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? These are it's chaos. So I'm excited
But they kept a
for.
cow on their land.
That Nib
Oh.
apologized to me.
It'll be. What'd you say?
I like that Nib apologized to me.
Well,
And
Nib has to be like it's very much like everything has to be at peace, and it all stresses her out, and she's got anxiety about it.
I
Like
love it.
Pollen and Nib, very similar, kind of like.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm slightly shifting now, but I'm still trying. I'm now chaotic good. It's less of a
yeah. I want to see.
Oh my god.
Instead of killing Nib, you guys have to slowly corrupt Nib.
Yes!
And it will start with the murder of her boyfriend.
Oh my god!
There, murder the boyfriend.
You guys.
You're gonna
are
turn her into
crazy.
Batman?
These
Like
away.
really?
I'm gonna throw Steve's
I'm
away.
also fully
Yeah.
ready. I'm fully ready for Party Civil War. That's just gonna be an exciting combat episode.
I mean, you know I won't have any spells for the fight. You know I'll blow it all on dumb shit.
You do have your bardic inspirations back. There was a short rest in between, so, or at least long.
Yeah,
rest.
we slept. So.
Yeah, I
I
remember you
will
slept.
protect
Bardic
Liv.
Inspiration is still only long rest. At level 5, it becomes short.
Oh,
rest.
okay, cool. I'm gonna close the stream.
Crazy
Thank you
boss.
to you two for joining us for our goofy fun adventures in Dragon Icespire Peak. Thank you, group, for joining me for goofy fun adventures in Icespire Peak, which I absolutely love. And cow fights forever. Fuck yeah.
Cowabunga, dude.
Cow fights every time. I should put a cow in every campaign you're in from now on. I love it.
Oh my god.
All right.
No.
Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next Wednesday for hopefully more shenanigans. All right. Take care. Bye.
I